Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sounds of suspense, to the fear you can hear. I have a story for you about a writer of books. We all know what it is to read a book. We all read, sometimes to learn, sometimes to pass the time, sometimes to experience a life unrelated to our own, and sometimes to surrender ourselves to the fantasies of a person we have never met and will never meet. But what is it to write a book? That's another thing altogether.
But what difference does it make?
All the difference in the world.
Well, it's not as if it were real.
It is real. Don't you see that?
Well, I mean, it's not real life.
It is real life. It's a life more real than yours or mine or any life that anyone will ever live.
Well, how can you say that? It's just a book.
Our mystery drama, 3 Women, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Ruth Ford. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll return shortly with Act 1. What is a book? 200, 300, 400 pages of words lying side by side in rows. That's all. Words we all know. Many of them we use. Nothing mysterious about the words themselves. But they are not thrown helter-skelter on the pages, are they? No, they lie there in a certain order, each one following on the one before. And who prescribed that order? Who put this word here and that word there? A writer. And this is the story of a writer named Stephen Lake and the book he wrote.
Yes?
Does Mr. Lake live here?
Yes?
Is he home?
Yeah, he's home.
Could I see him?
Well, he's working.
Could you tell him, please, it's Mr. Higgins to see him?
Higgins?
I'm a publisher. Look, could I step inside? It's terribly cold out here.
I guess so.
He really is working, isn't he? I mean, I hear him, his typewriter.
You're a publisher, you say?
Yes, that's right. If you just tell him...
You can go on up.
Up?
Yeah, up that ladder. That's where he works up there.
Oh, thank you.
You get to the top, just bang on the trap door.
Where? Yes, thank you.
Bang hard so he'll hear you.
Yes, all right.
He heard you.
Mr. Lake, I'm Albert Higgins.
Albert Higgins. Not from...
Yes, from Higgins and Hart. All right to come up the rest of the way?
All right. Well, I should say. Can you make it? Can I help you?
I think I can. Yes. There we are.
I can't believe it. Mr. Albert Higgins.
Very same. This where you work?
Yes, it's the only place I can get away. I live with my wife and my mother-in-law. That was my mother-in-law who let you in.
Well, it's nice and secluded up here, anyway.
May I take your coat, Mr. Higgins?
Oh, thank you. No, actually, I think I'll keep it on.
You're cold.
Well, it's awfully cold outside.
Well, I think it's even colder in here. I get where I don't notice it.
You have a stove, I see.
Yes, but sometimes I forget to put wood in. Just a second, I'll get it going again.
That's a real old Franklin stove, isn't it?
Genuine article.
I haven't seen a Franklin stove in years.
They're great, if you remember to keep them lighted. Please sit down, Mr. Higgins.
All right. Well, now, I'd better explain what I'm doing here.
I'd sure like to know.
My secretary handed me your manuscript just as I was leaving the office for the weekend. We have a little ski lodge up here, my wife and I, right up the road from you, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I think maybe I've seen it. Right off Route 7, about a mile north.
Yes, that's it. Well, I was coming up by myself, and on the train I read your book. When I got to the lodge, I read it again. I like it a lot. Except for one thing.
What's that?
You've made one grievous error, Mr. Lake. Or may I call you Stephen?
Call me anything. What's the mistake?
You've killed off the most attractive character in the book.
You mean Clarissa?
You can't do that, my boy. Why, 9/10 of the book's appeal is the charm of that girl. She's another Scarlett O'Hara. You can't spend 200 pages making us fall in love with this marvelous creature and then, poof, just like that, have her die on us, go out of our lives. Well, you just can't do that.
But I have to.
Well, you don't have to at all, Stephen. You've written a marvelous book. I want to publish it. All I want from you is 10 new pages, the last 10. Write me 10 new pages at the end and let Clarissa live.
I can't.
Now, Stephen, that isn't asking much.
It's everything. I can't do it. She has to die. She has to.
Why does she have to die?
Because if she doesn't die, I don't know what'll happen to me.
Mama?
Right, you, Loretta?
It's me.
Well, get your boots off.
Dinner ready?
Just about.
You call Stephen? He gets so wrapped up in his writing.
Well, he's not wrapped up now. Listen to him.
He's thinking, Mama. He's walking up and down to help him think. Well, he can't be putting words down every single minute.
He's been walking up and down like that ever since that man left.
What man? Was somebody here?
Mr. Higgins.
Higgins? Albert Higgins? From Higgins and Hart?
I believe he did say he was a publisher.
Oh, Mama. It was our last hope. You know, every other publisher turned down Steve's novel, and he sent it to Higgins and Hart. But Mr. Higgins was here?
They were up there together for about 15 minutes, and then the great Mr. Higgins came tumbling down the ladder like the devil himself was after him, very red in the face. Looked at me like everything was my fault and catapulted out of here.
Well, you didn't ask Steve what happened?
Loretta, when have I ever asked Mr. Genius-type novel writer Stephen Lake anything? If he feels like telling me, he'll tell me, which he never does.
I'm going to find out.
Good luck is all I can say.
Stephen?
It's impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Stephen!
Impossible, Clarissa. I can't.
Darling, are you all right?
Loretta? Oh, you just get home?
Mrs. McGinnis wanted her windows washed. Darling, Mama said...
I don't want you washing windows.
Stephen, Mama said there was a man here today, a Mr. Higgins.
Albert Higgins.
He really was here?
He has a ski lodge up the road.
He didn't just drop in, did he? What did he want?
He read my book. He wants to publish it.
Oh, Stephen, well, why didn't you say so?
He wants me to change it.
Well, does he want you to change it a lot?
Completely.
Oh. Well, would that be a lot of work?
The last 10 pages. He wants me to let Clarissa live.
Is that all? Oh, Stephen.
What do you mean, is that all? Clarissa is supposed to die. It's all been decided. She has to die. I can't let her go on living just to please Mr. Higgins.
But it's not just Mr. Higgins. Oh, Stephen, I wasn't going to tell you yet, not for a while. But I can't go on doing housework for other people much longer.
I never wanted you to do housework for other people.
But pretty soon, I won't be able to. I'm going to have a baby, Stephen.
You're not. You must be wrong.
Oh, no, I'm not wrong. Not about this.
You must be.
Well, Stephen, aren't you glad? Just a little bit, and coming right now. What with Mr. Higgins wanting to publish your book, why in the spring we'll both be having babies. You'd be having your book, and I'd be having...
I can't let Clarissa live. I can't do it. She has to die. Just the way I wrote it, she has got to die.
Stephen, you're frightening me.
I'm sorry.
What difference would it make if you let Clarissa live?
all the difference in the world.
But it's not as if it were real. It's just a book.
It's not just a book. Loretta, I can't talk about it anymore right now.
Well, you think about it, won't you? About rewriting it?
I'll think about it.
Well, Mama says dinner's almost ready.
I'll be right down.
Well, don't be long.
I won't. Clarissa, I can't let you live.
Oh, yes, you can, darling.
I can't.
You can do anything you put your mind to, Stephen. Anything at all. You're such a great man, darling. You can do anything. Absolutely anything at all. You know you can.
Mr. Higgins, this is Stephen Lake. I have to see you, sir. No, right away, if that's possible. I'll come to your place. Yes, it's better that way. In an hour. All right, sir. I'll be there.
Oh, that's my sweet Stephen. My dear love. My own brilliant boy. My Stephen.
I'm glad you called me, Stephen. I must say I was a trifle perturbed at your outburst this afternoon. It seemed such a little thing I was asking, to kill off a character like Clarissa in the last 10 pages when you've spent the entire book constructing her magnetic personality. It's not right.
I have to do it, sir.
But it's cheating, leading your readers up the garden path. I'll tell you something which perhaps I shouldn't, but anyway, I discussed with my wife the possibility of a sequel to this book, using the same central character.
Clarissa?
It's a shame to waste a character like that on one book. There should be another, and perhaps another. How can we do that if you kill her off at the end of your first book?
Mr. Higgins, I've been writing for 7 years steadily. I've never sold anything. 6 years ago, I got married. My wife, Loretta, has been working as a domestic all these years, and her mother goes out every day to do other people's laundry. I haven't brought in 1 red cent in all that time.
But now you will. Lots of red cent.
The house we're living in, that's an abandoned 1-room schoolhouse. We bought it a year ago with every cent we had in the savings bank. $400. At a county auction. The room where I work used to be the place where they stored supplies. We got the Franklin stove from a junkyard. If you want the truth, we stole it.
Young writers never have it easy, Stephen.
My wife has never complained, never once. She's scrubbed other women's floors. She's washed their dishes and dusted their furniture and scoured their bathtubs and polished their silver.
Well, in view of all this, I should think you'd jump at the chance to have your novel published.
I do jump at it. I am jumping at it. Only I can't let Clarissa live. She's got to die 10 pages from the end of the book.
But that's unreasonable.
Don't you think I wanted her to live? Don't you think I kept her alive as long as I could? You think I wanted to kill her? I had to.
I can't for the life of me see why.
Because I'd fallen in love with her.
Oh, come now, Stephen.
Deeply, hopelessly, irrevocably in love.
Now, my boy, I've been a publisher a long time. I've talked to dozens of authors. They all fall in love with characters they've created. It happens all the time.
Clarissa isn't just a character.
Well, of course she is. She didn't exist before you created her, did she?
She exists now.
Good heavens, man. She came out of your mind. She has no life except the one you gave her.
Maybe she did come out of my mind, but now she's got a life of her own.
Well, in a manner of speaking, of course she has. And I want to prolong that life, Stephen. I predict great success for Clarissa. And for you. You and Clarissa are one, you might say.
No, we are not one. We must never be one. I want her dead. And out of my life.
On my word, I can't follow you.
Mr. Higgins, if Clarissa is allowed to live, I shall desert my wife.
Desert your wife?
My wife is going to have a baby.
Well, then, why on earth would you desert her?
Because I love Clarissa. I love her with the kind of love I never knew existed. A love that has more power over me than I have over myself. I can't fight it. I can't escape it. It haunts my waking hours and my dreams as well. Those last 10 pages of the book weren't easy to write, Mr. Higgins. But I had to write them. I had to free myself somehow from a love that was destroying my soul, my life.
I don't think you're quite sane, Stephen.
Neither do I.
Suppose we were to publish the book as it is.
Oh, if only you would.
And Clarissa dies. What then?
Why, then, she'd go back to being a character in a book.
And if you let her live?
Then I would follow her. My life, my body, even my talent would belong to her. I myself would belong to Clarissa and to her alone.
Everybody talks about love, but nobody does anything about it. Now, here for the first time, we have a man who wants to do something. He wants to kill the lady. It may not be the perfect solution, not one to be universally recommended. Still, it's something. We'll be back shortly with Act Two. It was an American writer who said it, and not so long ago. Novelists, whatever else they may be, are also children, talking to children in the dark. Listen with me now to the second act of Three Women. Stephen is talking to Clarissa, a character he created in one of his books, In the Dark.
Clarissa, I can't let you go on living.
But I want to, Stephen.
Of course you want to. We all want to.
But I want to so badly, and it's your fault, Stephen.
Why is it my fault?
Because you gave me such a wonderful life in your book. I enjoy it so much. I can't bear the thought of giving it up.
Neither can I. Neither can I.
To have had a life like that and then to die 10 pages from the end of the book.
I know. When the book is published, you'll be dead.
I don't see why, Stephen. I really don't.
Because till now it's just been you and me and this room and words on paper. But after the book is published...
What will it be then?
It'll be something that sells for $7.95. $1.50 in the paperback edition.
My goodness, you're counting on a big sale, aren't you?
Just hoping.
But it won't have a big sale if you kill me off, sweetheart.
It might.
What was that? Who came in?
Probably my mother-in-law. She gets home early to get dinner ready.
Will she come up here?
I don't think so. She hardly ever does.
Oh, then let's talk some more about how much you love me.
She is coming up here.
Oh, bother. Well, we'll talk some more later. I am not going to let you kill me off, Stephen. It's too cruel.
Just a minute.
All right to come up?
Of course, Mother. Give me your hand.
What a place. How do you stand it?
I like it.
Cold, too. Your fire's gone out. You been working?
Oh, no, not much.
Well, what have you been doing? Figuring something out?
Well, trying to.
Figuring out what to do with the last 10 pages of your novel?
More or less.
Stephen, it's not up to me to tell you what to do.
Then don't.
I don't know one book from another, but this book of yours, it's a novel, isn't it?
It's a novel.
About made-up people, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference? You can do what you want with made-up people. They can live as long as you're alive to write about them. True? Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
So, if Mr. Higgins says you should let this character, this Clarissa, go on living, what's the difference? Let the lady live. Who cares? Also, and I don't mean this as a reproach, we can use the money.
Believe me, I know that.
So, if a little lady is worth more alive than dead, I say let her live.
Yeah.
Not a lot of work. The way I understand it from Loretta, I mean, you don't have to write the whole book over.
Just the last 10 pages.
Well, what's that? You can knock that off in no time. Well, I better be getting on down and get dinner started. It'll be ready in about half an hour.
I'll be down.
Yes. Yes, sweetheart. The cold hand I held, wet with my tears. Oh, Stephen, that's beautiful. Stirred ever so little. The fingers moved faintly in mine. Oh, Stephen, yes.
It was a very good dinner, Mother.
How would you know? You hardly tasted it.
Well, what I did taste was awfully good.
Nobody's going to eat anymore. I'll clear.
Well, let me help, dear.
Oh, don't be silly, Mama, and I'll finish up. You go back to work if you want to.
Well, all right. I guess I will.
Poor Stephen. He looks awful. He hardly eats anything anymore.
I had a talk with him today about changing a book.
What did you say?
I said, what's the difference? Character in a book can be alive or dead. Who cares?
Stephen cares.
Well, why should he?
Oh, Mama. He's a writer. Writers care about these things. It has something to do with, artistic integrity.
You think maybe somebody's putting things into Stephen's head, artistic notions, things like that?
Who would do that? Mr. Higgins wants him to change the book.
I wasn't thinking of Mr. Higgins. I was thinking of some woman.
What woman?
I don't know what woman. I don't suppose I should say this, but lots of times I hear him talking up there.
Oh, Mama. Steve talks to himself all the time when he's trying to work things out.
This isn't talking to himself. This is talking to somebody. There's a big difference. And another thing, that mattress he has up there, it looks to me like there's two people been lying on it.
Mama.
All right. I told you I shouldn't say it. Now I'm sorry I did.
He doesn't seem very happy about the baby.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Oh, that's all right. You finish up the dishes. I'm going up to talk to him.
Don't say I said anything. Don't tell him we've been talking.
I won't.
Yeah, just a second.
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Of course not.
Well, I didn't hear the typewriter, so, Stephen, do you love me?
What kind of a question is that?
It's the kind of question wives are always asking, even if they never say the words.
Yes. I love you.
Are you glad we're going to have a child?
Yes. Yes, I'm glad we're going to have a child.
Well, ask a straight question and you get a straight answer.
That's the way it should be.
So, I'll ask you another one. Why don't you want to change the book?
Loretta, I just don't.
Well, it's not a straight answer.
I know it isn't. I just can't.
Stephen, I'm going to ask you another straight question. Are you interested in some other woman?
Interested? No.
Because if you are, I'll go away.
No, I don't want you to go away.
I'll go away and have the baby someplace else. Till you get over this other woman, then I'll come back. Or if you don't get over her, I'll stay away.
Oh, Loretta.
Stephen, can you swear to me that there's no other woman in your life except me? Can you promise me that?
Loretta, I swear to you, I promise you that I love you. That I love you, that I want you for my wife for always, for as long as we live.
I guess I'll have to be satisfied with that.
It's the truth.
All right. I'll let you work now.
Oh, I thought she'd never leave.
Please, Clarissa, I don't feel like talking to you right now.
Why didn't you tell her about me?
How could I tell her about you? She wouldn't believe me. Nobody would.
Darling, you know what I was thinking while Loretta was going on and on about herself and you and the baby she's going to have? I was thinking, why don't I have a baby? Oh, not in this book, of course, but later on in some other book. I'll have this perfectly gorgeous child who'll have my sweet disposition and your marvelous grace. How about that?
Mama, I asked him if there was somebody else. Another woman.
Oh, well.
He said he loved me and wanted me for his wife for as long as we live.
Well, I still hear him talking up there, and it certainly sounds to me like he's talking to somebody.
Oh, Mr. Higgins, come in before you freeze to death.
Winter's closing in on us.
It sure is. How are you, Mr. Higgins?
Fine. Fine. I thrive on the cold. Mrs. Lake, your husband's in, I hope.
He's up there, working, I guess.
Has he talked to you about, about Clarissa, keeping her alive?
He just says he doesn't want to.
All right to go up and see him?
Oh, sure it is.
Good luck, Mr. Higgins.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Higgins.
Okay to talk to you for a few minutes, Stephen?
I guess so, sure.
I thought I'd like to see how you're getting along.
I'm not.
You haven't done any work? None at all?
Oh, a few pages. They're over there next to the typewriter.
Okay to have a look?
If you want to. Mr. Higgins, if you're here to talk to me about letting Clarissa live.
I most certainly am.
I'm not sure I can take it anymore. My mother-in-law is talking to me about it. My wife talks to me about it.
Stephen, this is very good so far.
And the hardest thing of all is Clarissa talks to me about it. Do you know what she wants now? She wants a baby. My baby.
We could probably work in a baby later on.
Mr. Higgins, if Clarissa has a baby, am I going to love it more than Loretta's baby?
Stephen, these pages are very good. Now write the last couple of pages.
I've got to kill her off, Mr. Higgins, and never write about her anymore. Never.
Oh, now, Stephen, stop it. Calm down and try to be reasonable.
I can't be reasonable. I love my wife, Mr. Higgins. I want to live with my wife and our child. I can't live with her and Clarissa, too. No, Mr. Higgins. Clarissa has to die just the way I wrote it in the first place. If she dies in this book, then I can't write about her anymore. And if I don't write about her anymore, she won't exist.
Stephen, I won't publish the book if Clarissa dies. I've put it to you straight. Don't you think you owe it to your wife, to your mother-in-law, to yourself, to make this little concession?
Concession?
What will happen to them if you don't?
What will happen to them if I do?
Money is the root of all evil, and killing is certainly evil. Yet, here we have a man who wants to kill and is letting himself be talked out of killing for money. It leaves us with the perplexing question, what is evil? Maybe we'll find out when we return shortly for Act 3. Pity the poor novelist, alone with his thoughts, his visions, his conceits, his fancies, his only solid, substantial companion, his typewriter.
Stephen?
What is it, Clarissa?
Everybody wants me to live except you.
I know.
Then you're the one who loves me.
I know.
Nobody else even knows me. Except from reading the book, and that's not really knowing.
Clarissa, I wish you'd let me work.
How am I doing?
You're living.
Oh,
Just barely, but you're living.
I thought I was. Because I was feeling so warm and loving about you. I know the only reason you're keeping me alive is for the money. You can't fool me, Stephen. If there was a way to kill me and still make the money, I bet you'd take it.
There ought to be a way. Clarissa, you've given me an idea.
Oh, it makes me very happy if I've given you something. You've given me everything. It's about time I gave something back to you.
Mr. Higgins, Stephen Lake. Yes, I have an idea. I have to talk to you about it right away. Can I come to your house? Well, that's all right. I have snowshoes. I'll be there in, say, half an hour. Thanks, Mr. Higgins.
What kind of an idea have you got?
Never you mind.
I'm coming with you.
I don't want you tagging along.
I want to tag along.
Where are my snowshoes?
Right there. Now, what's this big idea you have to tell Mr. Higgins?
None of your business.
Is it about me?
As a matter of fact, it is.
So then it is my business. Stephen, you're not going to kill me off, are you? I thought that was all decided. Are you?
Now, my idea is this, Mr. Higgins. I'll finish up the book just the way you want it.
Good.
Clarissa stirs and comes to life. Whatever it was she was dying of, she only went into coma, et cetera, et cetera. I'll work it out. I'll give you the book in a couple of days, maybe by tomorrow.
Good.
Then, if you still like it...
Oh, I like it.
It's yours. Only, I want it in my contract that whatever money the book makes goes to my wife. I want her to get all the proceeds.
But it's your book.
Why, I just happened to write it, that's all. And writing it, I nearly ruined my wife's happiness and my own. I don't want any money for that.
Stephen, it seems to me that you're simply feeling guilty about your feelings for Clarissa.
I am. Guilty as hell. And about the other books, the ones after this one.
You're not going to tell me you don't want any of that money either.
I want somebody else to write those things, not me.
You're joking.
Mr. Higgins, I've got to get Clarissa out of my head. And the only way to do that is to put her into somebody else's head. Let somebody else keep her alive, not me.
Well, I suppose we could find a ghostwriter, but at least let me have those last 10 pages with Clarissa alive.
Mr. Higgins, you'll have them. Tonight.
Mark, you are busy, aren't you?
Very.
You're working on the new ending to the novel, aren't you?
That's right.
And I get to live and live and live and live.
Clarissa, it's cold in here. Why don't you do something useful, like putting some wood in the stove?
I don't know how.
You don't know much, do you?
Enough.
Okay, I'll do it.
Make a nice big fire, and then we can sit and talk about what's going to happen next.
What do you mean by next?
And all the other books, the ones you're going to write after this one.
Now blow on this fire, will you?
Oh.
At least you can do that.
Okay. Go on, tell me about the other books.
I don't know anything about the other books.
Would you like to hear some of my ideas?
Not really. Well, that's enough. You can stop blowing. It's caught fire. Ah, that feels good.
I think the next novel ought to be in Venice.
Clarissa, I have made a deal with Mr. Higgins. When I finish these 10 pages, thereby keeping you alive, I shall turn them over to him to replace the original 10. And then I shall write no more books.
Well,
no more books about you, anyway.
But Mr. Higgins thinks I'm wonderful. He wants lots of books about me.
He's going to get lots of books about you, but they won't be written by me.
But who'll write them?
A ghost.
A ghost? I don't want to be written by a ghost. I'm part ghost myself.
Oh, he'll be a real live man. A ghost writer. That's what they are called in the publishing business.
But it won't be you.
Definitely not me.
But it will be a real live man.
Yes. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get back to work.
I wonder, will he be as handsome as you?
Handsomer, probably.
I wonder, will he love me the way you do?
For his sake, I hope not.
I wonder, will I love him?
Why should you love him?
Why not?
You never loved me.
That's the way you wrote it. I couldn't love anyone.
Except yourself.
But he might write me differently, mightn't he?
He shouldn't. He should follow the character exactly as I've set it down in the first book.
But if he falls in love with me, he might want it changed so I could fall in love with him. It would be so much more convenient for everybody.
Clarissa, you wouldn't.
Wouldn't what?
Fall in love with the ghostwriter. Would you?
How should I know?
Well, you wouldn't have his child. You wouldn't do that.
I think I'll put another piece of wood on the fire. Or would you rather do it?
Clarissa, would you have his child?
There. Oh, look. That's a nice fire. Lovely.
Answer me. Would you have his child?
Well, Stephen, if that's the way he writes it, I guess I'll have to. Stephen, what are you doing?
Oh, no. You're not going to have his child. No.
Stephen.
You're going back to where you were in the original. You're going to die 10 pages from the end of the book.
You're not going to burn the new pages, Stephen. You're not. Don't.
Help! Help! Someone help me! I'm on fire! Help me! The quilt! Get me the quilt, please! Help me!
I'll get it, Mama.
Mrs. Lake.
Mr. Higgins. It's Mr. Higgins, Mama.
Oh. I haven't seen you since the funeral, Mr. Higgins. Thank you for the beautiful flowers.
May I come in for a minute?
Why, of course. Come in.
Would you, like a cup of tea, Mr. Higgins? I was just about to put the kettle on.
Thank you. No, Mrs. Lake. I haven't wanted to intrude before this on your grief. Such a terrible accident.
Mama and I can't figure out how it happened. You know, Stephen knew that Franklin stove so well. He'd used it for years. And then...
It was like it sort of blew up in his face.
Mrs. Lake, he was working on the new ending for the novel when it happened. At least I think he was.
I don't know for sure, Mr. Higgins.
He promised me I'd have the new pages that same night. He acted as though he couldn't wait to get started.
Well, then I imagine that's what he was doing.
Mrs. Lake, would you mind if I'm not intruding? Could I go up and take a look? You see, if I can find them, I can just substitute them for the original last 10 pages, and we can go right to work. I think we might be able to publish the book this spring.
Why, that would be wonderful.
At least you'd have a little money coming in.
Stephen would have liked that.
So is it all right if I take a look?
Why, surely. You don't mind if I don't go up there with you. I haven't wanted to somehow since the fire.
No, that's quite all right. I'll go up by myself.
Trapdoor's not locked, Mr. Higgins. Make it all right?
Yes, thank you. Fine.
Oh, I suppose I should have cleaned up that place, but
I just couldn't.
No hurry. When the time comes, I'll do it.
Never entered my head to look for those 10 pages.
No, they're mine.
Mama, if he finds the pages and publishes the book, and if it's a success, that'll be nice, won't it?
Mrs. Lake.
What is it, Mr. Higgins?
You found them?
I found something. I found these 10 pages.
Oh, thank the good Lord.
All neatly stacked beside his typewriter.
Oh, I'm so glad, Mr. Higgins.
Glad. Have you read them?
When, no.
Well, listen. Lovely, gorgeous Clarissa lifted her beautiful head. She wasn't dead after all. Well?
But that's not the way Stephen writes.
I could hardly believe my eyes. That creamy complexion was beginning to pinken. Pinken?
There's no such word as pinken.
My adorable sweetheart had only fainted and wasn't dead at all. My goodness, but I was happy. Now I ask you...
Stephen didn't write that way at all.
Nothing like that.
And who did? Who did write this awful trash?
Mr. Higgins, you don't think that...
Well, somebody wrote it. It's typed on his typewriter. You don't suppose it is possible that Stephen went mad and wrote this awful stuff while he was unbalanced?
Mr. Higgins, if Stephen was a certified lunatic, he couldn't write 10 pages like those there.
Do you want them to keep for any reason?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'll take them home with me and burn them.
Mr. Higgins, does this mean that there won't be any book at all?
Why, I hadn't thought...
I would so like to have a book of Stephen's published.
Tell you what we'll do, Mrs. Lake. We'll go ahead and publish the original version, the one where Clarissa dies. You say something?
No.
Sounded like a ghost, kind of.
It really does sound like a ghost.
Must be the wind.
Huh. Well, I'll be getting along. And don't you worry, you two. There'll be a little money coming in. It's still a good novel, even with Clarissa dying. Too bad, though. I'd hoped Clarissa would have a long and happy life, but such is fate.
And the moral of the story is... What is the moral of the story? How's this? Lie if you like, but never believe your own lies. Or, the man who fools himself is a fool indeed. Well, something like that. You figure it out. I'll be back shortly. The gift of youth is ours for just a little while. Fame is capricious, and money slips through our fingers. Health is a godsend, subject to recall. Even the benison of love can elude us, or it can wither in our hearts. But the blessings of imagination, they belong to us forever and ever. Our cast included Ruth...
Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I am Tammy Grimes. Welcome to my mansion of mystery. Big houses are such an expense these days, what with rising costs and higher taxes. Big, lovely old homes are a problem to keep up. It's a pity, too. We're about to visit one such lovely home, known for 160 years as the Logan Place, currently inhabited by Miss Estelle Logan and her sister Cora, the last of the Logan line. At the moment, Miss Estelle Logan finds herself in a difficult position.
There's nothing you can do, Miss Logan. You need $10,000, which you do not have and cannot borrow. What I can do for you is see that your interests are protected.
My interests lie entirely in this house. That's what I want to protect.
Well, you have my sympathy, but things have gone too far.
I'll believe that, Mr. Henley, when the sheriff puts me bodily onto the street. Our mystery drama, The Cantankerous Ghost, was written especially for Radio Mystery Theater by Bob Joran and stars Marion Seldes. I'll return shortly with Act One. As I said earlier, large Victorian houses are such an expense these days. No one knows that better than Estelle Logan. Now in her 70s, she is the last of the proud Logan family rattling around in the 160-year-old homestead with her sister Cora. She has tried to keep up appearances, but it daily becomes a losing battle. The cold, hard fact is being presented to her at the moment by an attorney she's engaged to help her.
I'm afraid you have no choice, Miss Logan. The taxes are too far in arrears. You can't get another mortgage on the place.
Then I have to lose the house?
I wish there was something I could do. If I had the money, I'd lend it to you myself. But things will only get worse. Borrowing now only puts off the inevitable.
I promised my father on his deathbed I'd keep this house until my last breath.
Circumstances make some promises impossible to keep.
I did it all wrong. I called for help too late.
You realize some money from the sale of the house after the taxes have been satisfied? You and your sister can get a small apartment.
I've sold everything of any value to keep this house going, all my jewelry, antiques. Even most of the furniture, as you can see.
Then surely you can see the futility of trying to go on.
I have survived. I will survive this crisis. I intend to stay right here.
But I've already explained.
I know what you've already told me, that the house will be sold for taxes. I was aware of that before I engaged you. I expected more for my money than something I already know. I thought you could do something to prevent it, to help me.
You have my complete sympathy, Miss Logan. But things have gone too far.
I will believe that, Mr. Henley, when the sheriff puts me bodily onto the sidewalk.
What did the young man want, Estelle?
I told you, Cora. He's the attorney I hired to try to save the house. He didn't want anything, except his fee, I suppose.
Oh, Papa wouldn't like that. You know how Papa was about lawyers. He'd be furious if he knew you were hiring lawyers.
We are going to lose the house.
Lose the house? Oh, that's impossible. It belongs to us. It's always belonged to us. My Papa made sure we'd always have
I told that lawyer I'd fight, but I don't know, Cora. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Lose the house? I can't believe it. Is that why that strange man comes and looks at it all the time?
What strange man?
Well, he's rather nice-looking, well-dressed, and I'm sure well-bred.
When did he come to look at the house?
I saw him day before yesterday, and again this morning. Today he had a young woman with him.
What did they do? Tell me.
Oh, goodness, Estelle, no need to snap at me. I know you're upset.
Please, Cora, tell me about this man.
The first time, he walked up and down the sidewalk, looking and making notes in a little book.
From the bank? An appraiser. Oh, I knew it.
And this morning, with the young woman, well, they walked around the backyard, nodding their heads, as though they approved.
But why didn't you send them off? They've got no right to trespass. This is still our home. Why didn't you chase them?
Well, they weren't causing any harm, really. I didn't think it would upset you so much.
Oh, everything's upsetting me at the moment, Cora. I'm sorry I was cross.
Well,
we have to face it, dear. We're in trouble.
Well, you know more about it than I do, dear. But as for losing the house, oh, that's ridiculous. Papa would never allow it.
There's nothing our dear Papa can do about it. I wish to heaven I knew what I could do.
Would you like some more tea, dear? No, thank you, Cora. You should have eaten more than you did, Estelle. You've been looking a little peaked lately.
Oh, Cora, please.
I'll get it, Estelle. Now, you stay here.
See who it is first. No one's come to the front door in years.
What? It's that man again. The one I told you who was working.
Let me get it, Cora. I'll send him packing before he knows what hit him. The nerve coming right to the door. Vulture!
I beg your pardon, are you?
Scavenger! Get away from here. I know you've been sneaking around. My sister saw you. Now just go away and get out. This house is mine. It's always been mine. It always will be mine, so just forget about it.
I gather you're the owner of the house.
I am. And if you think you're going to get it for taxes, you're sadly mistaken. Now just leave and don't come back or I'll call the police.
Hey, wait a minute, lady. You don't even know what I'm here for. Will you let me explain?
I'm surprised you'd want to take advantage of us like this. So surprised, in fact, Yes. Yes, you can explain. I'd like to hear your explanation.
Thanks. Can I come in?
No, that's going too far.
Okay. Look, I'm interested in your house. It's just what I want. Lots of eaves and gables, tall windows, gloomy and run-down looking.
Well, that's hardly a compliment.
No, your house is perfect.
Yes, well, it's not for sale.
I don't want to buy it.
You don't want to buy it?
No.
But then, what interests you? I thought you said...
It's the ideal house, and I've been looking at dozens of them the past few weeks. I want to rent it for a movie I'm directing. A horror movie. We'll pay you $2,500 a day. Thank you for showing me around, Miss Logan. Oh, boy, the interiors are perfect.
Well, do sit down, Mr. Blake. Will you join us for tea?
Yeah, I'll take a cup, thanks.
Cora?
Right away, dear.
Now, Mr. Blake, you did say $2,500 a day?
Mm-hmm. Plus payment for any damage we might do. We're fully insured.
Damages? What kind of damages? Now, Papa wouldn't like
No, nothing serious. But, well, in setting up our equipment, we might scar the floor, break a wall fixture. We'll cover the cost of all repairs.
But when would you want to start?
Tomorrow, if that's all right with you.
Tomorrow?
I'll add a $1,000 bonus for the inconvenience.
And how many days do you think this is going to take?
Well, I hope we can wrap it up in about 10 days. But if we do go longer, I hope you'll be patient with us.
Oh, Mr. Blake, I assure you, we'll be the very soul of patience.
We'll shoot the staircase scene first. Myra comes up the stairs, sees the light under the door. The door starts to open and she faints. Where is Myra?
Makeup. Hey, Rudy, get Myra. We're ready to shoot.
I want to get all the straight scenes out of the way first. When the special effects men get going, it's going to take some time. And at $2,500 a day, I want to move as fast as we can.
Ready when you are, Rex.
You know the scene. It's all pantomime.
Mm-hmm. Up the stairs and faint when the door starts to open, right?
Right. You ready up there on the second floor?
Ready.
Okay. Roll 'em, Eddie.
I don't understand it, Rex. That white cloud's there in the background and all the dailies.
What about the stuff we shot yesterday afternoon?
Same thing.
Everything we shot is bad?
Yeah, I can't figure it out. Now, I'm using the same equipment I used last week in the sailing scene. Camera's okay. Film's fresh. I checked everything.
Oh, look at it there. It skips around right behind Myra. Look, like the film was fogged in different spots.
Yeah, it's the puzzle. If the film was fogged, one whole side would be milky. Now, this thing flits around like a ghost.
Check your equipment again. Now we're back to square one with this stuff.
Is something wrong, Mr. Blake? You look distressed.
We have to reshoot everything we did for the past 2 days. Equipment trouble.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, the film fogged. In every scene, there was a white mist in the background.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about these things. I'm so sorry you're having trouble.
Yeah, the big trouble is finding out what's wrong. I have the best cameraman in the business on this picture.
And it hasn't happened before?
No, not like this.
We're ready for the dining room scene, Rex.
Everything checked out?
Yeah, I ran some tests this morning. Camera's perfect, film's fresh. I'm using the same stock now that I used for the tests. Nothing can go wrong.
Don't count on it.
I'd better get out of your way. Let you work.
Okay, places, everybody. Look, Eddie, I want a good effect as Myra lights the candles. I want to see the reflection of the flame in her eyes.
Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay, Myra, now take your time. Be very deliberate as you light each candle. And working close, will you, honey? Just the way you did yesterday. Now, I want you hovering over the candelabra.
Right.
Okay. Roll 'em. Action.
Oh, darn. Sorry. The flame went out.
Cut. Hey, Rooney, check those doors. There's a draft in here.
Okay. I didn't feel any breeze. The candle just won't light.
Well, try it again. We won't roll.
There it goes again.
Now, try one of the other candles. Where the devil did they get those things? Here, give me those matches.
Be my guest.
Wasting time for a silly candle.
You're not doing any better than I was. They just go out.
All right, take a break, everyone, until we get new candles.
Oh, Mr. Blake, I have some candles upstairs if you'd like to try them. They're brand new, and they look just like the ones you're using.
It would save us time. Thanks, Miss Logan. Okay, let's see if we can do better with these.
What? Isn't that peculiar? There isn't any wind, and it just goes out.
These candles are doing the same thing. This is ridiculous. No, we can't get a simple candle to light in this house. Look, Eddie, set up for this staircase scene again while we buy up every candle in town.
Poor Mr. Blake, he's certainly having a hard time, Cora.
I'll be awfully glad when these people leave. All the shouting and confusion. I can't get any rest at all.
Neither can I. We'll drive the blackguards out.
Esther, what?
Who said that?
Look, Esther, in the rocking chair.
White mist.
I'm going to faint.
A white mist, just like Mr. Blake described on his film.
Whatever is plaguing Rex Blake's filming in the old Logan place seems to be making itself known in one form or another. Perhaps now we'll find out just what that white mist is and why the candles won't light. And also, what other ghostly things lie in store for the Logan mansion and the film Rex Blake is trying to make. When I return shortly with Act 2. Using actual homes for a movie setting is common practice among filmmakers. There's no doubt the family life is disrupted for a time as technicians drag lighting cables all over the place and cameras loom in every corner. Estelle Logan welcomes it, however, because it means enough money to pay her back taxes. But it seems there's another resident of the house who objects.
A white mist, just like Mr. Blake described on his film.
Now, just what's going on here?
That's what I want to know. Exactly who or what are you?
I am Clayton Logan, original owner and builder of this house, which of late seems to have turned into a circus.
Clayton Logan? Great-grandfather's ghost?
Yeah, the same. I have been slumbering peacefully for 110 years until that crowd of ninnies started tearing up the place. Now, what is going on?
But you can't be here.
And why not? I believe I've already informed you that I am the original owner and builder.
I don't believe in ghosts, much less converse with them.
Well, that, my dear, is your misfortune. I'm sorry I died before you were born. Now, tell me, what is all this nonsense in the house?
Well, I rented the house to a film company to make a movie. I should think that would be obvious.
Well, what is a movie?
Oh, it was you. The mist that turned up on the film.
You're talking gibberish.
And you kept the candles from lighting.
Oh, yes, the candles. I was merely curious and leaned a little too close. It gave me, needless to say, great satisfaction to watch that young man's discomfort when they kept going out. The one with the beard.
The director, Mr. Blake.
We shall have no more of that around here. Now, you tell them to leave.
They are paying me $2,500 a day to use this house.
Abuse the house, you mean?
They pay for any damage, and besides, I need the money.
What for?
I'll lose the house for taxes if I don't get this money.
No nonsense. Lose the Logan place? Impossible.
But you don't know what expenses are like these days. You've been dozing for how many years?
110.
Well, then why haven't we seen or heard from you before?
Well, I haven't been disturbed before. These movies, whatever they are, they have me completely unnerved. I shall have to do everything in my power to get them out.
But they'll be leaving in about 10 days or so. Just be patient. They'll leave. And besides, there's not much you can do about it. Being a ghost.
Oh, you are a spunky one. Logan always rises to the challenge. You are my kind of person, my dear. A formidable adversary. I like that. Well, there are things to attend to.
You're disappearing.
Temporarily, my dear. Temporarily.
Oh, good heavens. Oh, I forgot all about you, Cora.
What happened? I must have fainted. What was it?
It was great-grandfather Clayton.
Oh, you spoke with it? Him?
I did. It was Clayton, Logan's ghost. And he's furious about that movie company being here.
You mean there's a real live ghost in this house?
Well, that's a strange way to describe a ghost, but yes, Cora, there is.
We can't stay here with a ghost.
We most certainly will stay here. And not a word to the movie people. I'm afraid they're in for more trouble, but I don't want to lose them.
We won't be shooting tomorrow, Miss Logan. We're setting up for some special effects.
Oh, that sounds interesting. You know, I've never asked you just what this movie is about.
Well, it's a horror film based on the book Dream House. It was a big bestseller last year.
Oh, well, I never read those things, but I do remember ads for that in the paper.
Oh, it's a good story. About a young couple who buy an old house. Their dream house. And the house has a personality of its own. They plan some renovation, and the house actually helps them.
In what way?
Well, they plan to add a window on one wall of the living room. They mark exactly where they'll install it, and the next day, there it is. Like magic, and other things like that.
But where's the horror?
Well, that's the last part of the movie. After the couple get the house just the way they want it, they decide to sell it for a profit and move away. Well, the house doesn't like that.
Oh, I see.
And gradually, the house makes them prisoners until the climax, when the house collapses into rubble with them trapped inside.
Well, good heavens, you're not going to collapse our house.
No, of course not. We'll do that scene in the studio with special effects. You see, right now we're setting up for a scene where the wife starts up the stairs, and suddenly the stairs just level out, and she slides all the way to the bottom. The house's revenge, of course.
Gracious.
The men install spring-action risers on each step. Then, with a flip of the switch, they all pop up and turn the staircase into a slide. Now, it won't damage your stairs at all.
But what happens to the poor actress?
Well, she's well padded under her clothes. And besides, Myra's a trooper. She'll do anything. Well, I gotta run. See you tomorrow, Mrs. Logan.
Yes. Goodbye. The tricks they can do in the movies. Oh, there you are, Cora. I was just looking for you.
Where is he now?
Oh, Mr. Blake just left.
Oh, no, not him. The ghost.
Great-grandfather? I have no idea. I haven't heard from him since yesterday.
To think he's been here all time, looking over our shoulders, as it were.
He said he was sleeping.
Well, I am not going to get any sleep with him prowling around this house and those people cluttering up the place downstairs. I'm going over and stay with Maud Wilkins till this is all over.
Well, I see they're all still here.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't appear so suddenly.
Oh, perhaps you'd like me to knock.
Well, you could give me some kind of a warning. Do you know you've scared Cora away altogether? She's gone to stay with a friend.
Well, I'm glad I'm affecting someone. You and that man in the beard are as thick as thieves. You pay no attention to my wishes.
Great-grandfather Clayton, I told you before. I need the money this film is bringing me. And besides, I find it rather interesting.
Well, I don't at all like that contraption they put on the stairs. Now, I built those stairs with my own two hands. And a little help from your grandfather.
Nothing in the house is being harmed, except your rest. You can certainly do without a little of that for a while. You've already been sleeping for 110 years.
Well, I see you are undeterred, Estelle. Now, in our first visit, I admitted I liked your spirit. But from one spirit to another, I intend to get them out. Now, from what you told me of this movie making, it's a play. I know just how to go about it.
I hope you don't mind my watching all the time, Mr. Blake.
Oh, not at all, Miss Logan. We're shooting the staircase scene this morning.
Well, I don't envy that poor actress sliding down the stairs. As you said yesterday, she is a trooper.
Rex, we're ready when you are, but I just can't seem to find Myra. The script girl's been all over the place looking for her.
Well, could she have gone into the village?
No, not Myra. She never leaves the set during the call.
She didn't say anything to anyone about going somewhere?
No. She always checks with Madeline.
Well, we can't shoot the scene without the leading lady. We'll just have to wait until she shows up.
You say it's not like Myra to leave the set?
Yeah, that's right, Miss Logan. She has the patience of a saint. She is always on call.
And she did arrive this morning.
Oh, yeah. She rode in from the motel with Madeline and me.
Well, I do hope she turns up soon. Oh, excuse me. I have something to do. All right. What have you done with Myra? Great-grandfather Clayton, I know you can hear me.
Well, of course I can. I was just waiting.
For what?
You asked me not to startle you by appearing so suddenly. I was giving you time to get ready.
You've done something with that actress, haven't you?
She is perfectly comfortable and totally safe.
Where is she?
I invited her to my quarters.
Your quarters? Great-grandfather, if you've done something to harm that woman, we could be in terrible trouble.
Oh, no, I have not harmed her. She's a beautiful woman. I have simply relieved the play of its leading lady. And they all now have to pack up and leave. Now, perhaps you'll be good enough to tell them that.
You have got to tell me where she is. Where are your quarters?
I won't give that away. There are more secret stairs and hidden hallways in this house than you realize. Oh, she's sleeping peacefully in my quarters and will continue to do so until that crowd of marauders leaves.
She's sleeping?
Yeah, bewitched by my magnetism. I was able to hypnotize that lovely young thing and put her to sleep. And she'll continue to sleep till I choose to wake her.
Please, Great-grandfather Clayton, wake up that actress and release her.
Not until I am satisfied that those people will pack up and go.
Oh, you're being impossibly selfish. I told you I needed the money they're paying me to save the house. If I can't pay the taxes, Cora and I will be thrown out.
You'll not be thrown out of this house. It is impossible.
It is not impossible. I just think you'd want to help us. Instead of hurting us, your own flesh and blood.
Oh, ye gods. Not tears. I thought you were above that.
Well, you're callous and you're unfeeling and you're incredibly stupid.
Callous, perhaps, and even ruthless. That's how I amass my fortune. but certainly not stupid.
Then why won't you see it my way?
Very well, my dear. You do have a point. I foreclosed enough mortgages in my time to know that it does happen, but never to a Logan.
Then you'll release Myra.
Yes, she'll return safe, sound, and enormously refreshed.
And you won't do anything more to interfere with the picture.
Word of honor. Although I rather think I was helping you by trying to upset them.
How?
Well, the more delays they run into, the longer it takes. The more money for you since they're paying you by the day, I do believe.
Oh, Great-Grandfather Clayton, I'm surprised at you. Well, I couldn't face that nice Mr. Blake knowing I was cheating him, and it would be cheating.
Now, he doesn't know about me. I can pull a few tricks that will really surprise him.
Well, much as I need the extra money it might bring, no, I cannot be a party to such an arrangement.
Well, have it your way, my dear. I shall not interfere any longer. I'll put up with this band of gypsies for your sake.
Myra, where have you been?
Waiting to film the staircase scene. What is holding you up?
You haven't been drinking this early.
What are you talking about? I've been waiting on the back porch. I've been out there since... Wait a minute. I do remember a slight buzzing in my head. I felt a little dizzy, but that's all I remember. Did I go somewhere?
Well, only you can tell us, sweetheart, but it doesn't matter. We're pulling out of this place.
Oh, Miss Longdale, you're back.
I wish I knew what was going on here.
Yeah, well, so do I. Mrs. Logan, I'm sorry, but we're leaving. There are too many crazy things going on in this house.
Oh, but Mr. Blake...
No, we can't afford any more delays. I'll just have to find another place. And take my advice, Miss Logan. You get out yourself. You're living in a haunted house.
No truer words were ever spoken. But then, all hauntings aren't gruesome. I rather think Great-Grandfather Clayton is a delightful, if rather crusty character, but he was wrong. Delays won't add to Estelle's income from the rental of the house. The delays, just as she feared, are driving the movie people out. And eventually, Estelle and Cora too, when they can't pay their taxes. We'll learn what happens when I return shortly with Act 3. I think it would be fun to live in a haunted house, never knowing what to expect from the spectral inhabitant. The ghost of Estelle Logan's great-grandfather came up with some unexpected results from his capers. And now Estelle faces the loss of income, which would have saved her house. She has just been informed of the movie director's reason for leaving.
You're living in a haunted house.
I know.
You know? Well, why didn't you tell us that when you rented us the place?
I didn't know it then. You see...
Miss Logan.
Please, wait. I don't want you to go on. I know where Miss Longdale has been for the past 2 hours.
You do?
I know you'll find this hard to believe, but the ghost of my great-grandfather hypnotized her and took her to his quarters.
What?
Your what? Took Myra where?
To his quarters. He has been trying to drive you away from the house. He hates all this confusion.
Miss Logan, I can't say it hasn't been fun, but we'll be gone tomorrow. I'll have a check for you for the days we've been here.
But I want you to stay, really. Great-grandfather promised not to interfere anymore.
That's very nice of him, but I think we'll just look for another place.
Now, are you satisfied? They are determined to leave. I hope you enjoy the new owners when this house is sold for taxes.
Now, just a minute, Estelle. Don't abandon hope so easily.
They are packing up and leaving tomorrow.
Well, I think we might persuade them to stay and finish their business.
Well, I can't, and I don't see how you can.
Oh, come, my dear. Another demonstration of your lack of faith in the power of the spirit world.
You mean you'll talk to them?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as that. But I have a notion I can pull a few tricks to keep them here.
Oh, Mr. Blake.
Hi, Miss Logan.
I suppose your mind's made up.
I'm sorry, Miss Logan. I can't work in this house anymore. Myra's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I had to send her back to the city.
Oh, how horrible. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
If she believes you, she was kidnapped by a ghost. If she believes me, she had a blackout. Either way, it's disturbing, to say the least.
Hey, Rex. Rex, we got a real problem.
Well, what's the matter?
Can't get the van open.
Oh, come on, Eddie. Don't bother me with things like that. I got enough trouble with the picture.
Well, I just thought you ought to know if you want us to clear out our gear today, you'd better send for another van.
A simple problem with a lock. It's the driver's problem, not mine.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'll come take a look. But I don't know what more I can do. Now what?
What's the matter?
This front door doesn't open. What'd you do, lock it behind you?
No, I left it wide open when I came in.
Well, it's never stuck before.
Yeah, well, I'll go around and try it from the outside.
Oh, the sooner I get away from this madhouse, the better.
Hey, Rex, you won't believe this, but the back door won't open either.
Oh, dear.
Then go through the window.
Look, I may go through the window, but my camera and gear won't make it.
Miss Logan, surely there's a way of opening the doors to your house.
Well, there always has been.
That's very reassuring. But right now, we seem to be completely locked in. Short of breaking down the doors, what do you suggest?
I don't know.
Oh, Eddie, have the guys outside push the back door in. We'll pay you for the damage, Miss Logan.
Okay, but I have my doubts.
I'm sorry to use such drastic measures, but we got to get out of here. The last couple of days have put me way behind schedule.
Oh, I'm so sorry that it's turned out this way.
What's the matter with them? Grown men can't open a simple back door?
Ain't no use, Rex.
Won't budge. Why, they can't even break it in.
This is ridiculous. Give me your wrench. The heavy one.
Look, how are you going to open a door with a wrench, huh?
Like this.
It bounced right off the window pane. The glass isn't even cracked.
I don't believe this. I do not believe this. We're prisoners in this house of horrors. What the devil was that?
It came from the living room. Holy jump!
What is it? The front door. Where is it?
There's nothing but a blank wall. The door is... It's gone.
Eddie, get on the phone. Get some help here fast.
Hey. Oh, wait a minute, Rex. We are looking at this thing all wrong.
What do you mean?
Hey, Miss Logan, your great-grandfather, I mean this ghost...
Come on, Eddie.
Well, I mean, could he... is it possible he's doing this?
I believe he is. You see, when I convinced him I needed the money that you were going to pay me, and I begged him to stop trying to drive you away... He said he'd get you to stay.
You're saying seriously that the ghost of your great-great-grandfather is locking the doors and keeping windows from breaking and making doors disappear?
He built this house with his own two hands. I guess he can do anything he wants to.
Rex, don't you see what a gold mine we've got? A house with a real live ghost.
That's a funny way to put it. But maybe you're right.
And he's doing what our special effects guys have been working on for weeks. Now, if we can get him to cooperate, there is no telling what effects we could get for the final scene when the house walls the couple in.
How do you negotiate with a ghost?
Hey, Miss Logan, will he help?
I'll ask.
So they were impressed, eh?
Completely. How did you ever make the door disappear?
Well, when I built this house, I installed a few trick walls. I told you there are passageways you've never dreamed of. Locking the doors, keeping the glass from breaking, well, it was purely supernatural. Well, everything's back to normal now.
Will you help them with the effects?
I don't have any other choice, considering the spot I put you in. What exactly do they want me to do?
Well, you'll have to ask them.
Oh, no. I draw the line at communication with these mortals. Now, you can be my agent, seeing that I have now been drawn into the theatrical profession.
Rex? Well, we've stumbled into the house of the century.
We still don't know how much cooperation we're going to get. Maybe he won't do anything at all.
I wonder if Miss Logan can persuade him to appear in the film.
Oh, nobody's going to believe this. I'll just say it's more of Rex Blake's film wizardry.
Mr. Blake, my great-grandfather, has agreed to help. He wants to know what you want him to do.
Can we see him? I mean, does he materialize?
He said he'd prefer not to communicate directly.
Well, that's going to make things a little difficult.
No, he's hearing what you're saying now. He always does. If you just say, rattle the shutters or make a window disappear, I'm sure he'd do it. His name is Clayton.
Uh-huh. Clayton? Clayton, can you hear me? Just for a little experiment, how about making the stairs turn into a slide? That's the one effect we're working on.
That's better than Roy's contraption.
At the end of the film, the whole house shakes as it starts closing the people in. The doors and the windows all disappear. Okay, you can do it.
My goodness!
Oh, fantastic!
Thanks, Clayton. We'll be back. I'm going to round up my cast and crew. It'll take a day or two, and we'll be back to start filming.
And will this help you get back on schedule?
Absolutely. We may even finish ahead of schedule. Oh, come on, Eddie.
Yeah. See you, Miss Logan.
Day after tomorrow. Goodbye.
You're right, Eddie. This is the house of the century.
It'll make you $1 million. You'll be rolling in dough for years.
It looks like it. Oh, the $2,500 a day we're paying old lady Logan is the best investment I ever made.
Those scoundrels.
I don't see what you're so upset about.
They are going to make a fortune from this venture for years to come. They said it. And all you're getting is a paltry $2,500 a day?
But that was their agreement.
And they had the nerve to ask me to appear. Well, yes, I am going to appear all right, but not in their movie. Still, I was a hard bargainer in my day, and I dare say I haven't lost my touch.
Bargain?
Certainly. If they're going to make millions thanks to our house and my efforts, then you're going to share in it for years to come. I want to talk to them. Have them here at 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow.
Oh, it's more than I'd hoped for, having him appear. I was going to ask him if he'd play a part.
No, I don't think that's what he had in mind.
Indeed, I don't.
Is that him?
Yes. He'll materialize in a second.
I have some things to take up with you, sir.
A real live ghost.
I learned that you stand to reap quite a handsome profit from our efforts here.
Well, profits, yes, that's business.
Excess profits, I'd call it. Zillions for years to come, if I heard correctly. That's quite a return on your investment. Now, before agreeing to any assistance on my part, you will agree to a far better share of the profits for Miss Logan.
Well, we can talk, sure.
Estelle, find yourself a good lawyer. Get the best deal you can. And when he tells me he's satisfied with the contract, I'll offer my fullest cooperation.
I'll call Mr. Henley right away.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't say we were going to...
Millions of dollars.
Well, maybe we can deal.
Well, my dear, I think you and Cora are well taken care of for the rest of your natural lives. Now, after I finish this business, I think I'll go on over. I've earned it.
Go over?
Yes, to the other side, to the spirit world. It's becoming increasingly grim for our spirits to hang on with living human beings. The whole world is going crazy.
You know something, Clayton? I'm going to miss you.
Places, everyone. Oh, Mr. Logan, Clayton, sir, are you ready for the final destruction scene?
If I must.
Okay. Myra, on the stairs. Roll 'em, Eddie. Action!
And so, Estelle and Cora and the old Logan place were guaranteed a good many more years of existence. It was great-grandfather Logan's help that saved them. And, of course, the great stroke of luck that brought the movie people to the house in the first place. I'll have another thought on ghosts in the house when I return shortly.
Who invited Susan to lunch? Little did he know that she was a victim of Raven House paperback mysteries.
So Donnelly knew Albert was deathly allergic to bee sting. But I was still surprised to find out that he planted the killer wasp in Albert's car.
I don't understand. Why were you so surprised?
Well, I thought it was an accident.
Oh.
So I told the police.
Well, wait a minute. You what?
I told the police.
You told the police? Why'd you do that?
Well, I had to report the accident.
Report an accident? In a book?
Raven House publishes new mysteries every month. Which one will claim you as its victim? If you're clever enough, you'll find Raven House mysteries wherever paperbacks are sold.
So the cantankerous ghost turned out to be not so cantankerous after all. That's the way with a lot of humans I know. Give them a challenge, ask their best, and they usually rise to the occasion and lose their petty self-indulgence. If you have to deal with a difficult person, try it sometime. Ask their advice and help, sincerely, and you'll get sincerity in return. Our cast included Marion Seldes, E.B. Juster, Lloyd Battista, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Raven House Paperback Mysteries.
This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's a family affair, and it's called... It's Magic. It's Magic opens at the Palace Theater February 9th through February 14th and will be hosted by popular television star Bob Braun. No matter what your age, from 5 to 105, it's probably the most enjoyable family show you'll see in 1982. Magic and illusions performed by magicians from all over the world. Tickets are on sale right now at the Palace Theater box office, or call the Palace Theater box office at 469-0017 and charge your tickets on Visa or MasterCard. It's Magic opens February 9th through February 14th, with matinees on Saturday and Sunday, and all proceeds from opening night will go to benefit Children's Hospital. It's Magic. Magic and illusions from all over the world, coming to the Palace, February 9th through February 14th. It's a family affair.
World's greatest illusionists include Shimada, Crimean, Diana, Dick Zimmerman, and Patrick and Maya.
The Music of Your Life is on 1230 WCOL in Columbus, 25 degrees downtown. It's 11 o'clock.
CBS News, a hostage siege at a Memphis hospital is over. The gunman dead, shot by police. 3 hostages are safe. I'm David Jackson reporting on the CBS Radio Network. Jean-Claude Goulet, a 40-year-old welder from Louisiana, took the hostages yesterday at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, where his son died of leukemia. Ever since yesterday afternoon, he'd kept police at bay with a handgun. The captives, his son's doctor and nurse, and a hospital psychologist. Just a bit over an hour ago, it all ended. We get the story from Dave Gilton of Memphis affiliate WREC.
The Memphis Police Department Tactical Unit has been patient for the last 2 days.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We've been promised a lifetime of 80 years and 10. Civilization has created science which can add considerably to that expectation. Civilization has also created an entire witch's brew of sicknesses and psychoses which can dramatically shorten our existence. The whole business has always been a two-edged sword. One side of the blade kills, the other cures.
But you cannot condemn that young woman to death.
I cannot. Why?
Because, well, she's the victim. The weak, defenseless victim.
And what of it?
But it's against the law.
My dear, the supreme law is the law of nature. And the law of nature always condemns the weak and defenseless to death. Doesn't it?
Our mystery drama, The Guy de Maupassant Murders, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Fred Gwynne and Marion Seldes. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and X-Lax. I'll be back shortly with Act One. So much of life is a gamble. Our fate is always in the hands of complete strangers. The drunken driver, the impersonal sniper. Each of us who lives in the midst of human society is, in effect, hostage to fortune. Only our Maker has the supreme power to create. But anyone, everyone, here below, has the terrible ability to destroy. It is late at night, and while the street is fairly well lighted, it is nevertheless deserted. On the corner, we have a bus stop, and one of those telephone stands, you know, where the phone is out in the open. A young lady is nervously depositing a coin in the slot, and now she begins to dial.
I think it's 1434. Oh, hurry, please. Please, answer quickly, please.
Police.
This is a special number for that killer, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Do you have any word
I
about
think I'm being followed.
Where are you? Quickly.
Maybe it's my imagination.
Lady, where are you?
No, it's not my imagination.
Where are you? Terry, get a trace.
A man, he's coming toward me.
Run. Yell for help.
Can't move.
Lady, where are you?
No, don't shoot me.
Run. Scream.
I won't tell the police. I won't say where I am. Just don't shoot me. Fifth and Boward.
Terry, every car to Fifth and Boward.
Big man, black coat, black.
Lady.
Good morning, Mrs. Mullins.
Good morning, Your Honor.
That's a somewhat scanty-looking breakfast, Miss Mullins.
It's nutritionally balanced, Your Honor. You asked me to follow the diet laid down by the doctor.
Yeah, well, there should be moderation in all things.
If you were capable of moderation, we wouldn't need the diet now, would we?
Game, set, and match to Mrs. Mullins as usual. What's new in the paper?
The mysterious killer has struck again.
Has he?
The mysterious killer. The mad killer, the unknown killer.
Yeah, he is all those indeed.
Well, the killer. According to the paper here, he claimed his fifth victim last night.
Has he killed so many people already?
Oh, yes, Judge. And all with a bullet from the same .22 caliber weapon. A young woman named Cora May Prentice, it says. Age 30.
Age 30. What a waste. What a waste.
Happened at Fifth and Boward. She was waiting for a bus, and she saw a man approach. There was a phone booth at the corner, and she was able to dial the police.
Could she tell them anything?
Oh, poor woman. She was paralyzed with fear.
I can imagine.
And she managed to say he was big, black raincoat, black mustache.
That's all?
Yeah, except for the usual little note placed on the victim's chest with just the words, "Thou shalt kill."
Let me look at that newspaper for a moment, if you please.
Oh, so your coffee's getting cold.
Where do they describe the killer? Oh, yes. Yeah. Big, black raincoat, black mustache. Why, bless my soul. The woman could be describing me.
Oh, Judge.
I'm 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Oh, Judge, you have a great sense of humor.
I weigh 230 pounds. I'm under a strain. I'm on a starvation diet.
Oh, 2,500 calories a day hardly comes under the heading of a...
And I have a black mustache.
Judge Wilmot, I hardly think
I also wear a black trench coat, rain or shine.
Well, Judge, what are you going to do? Turn yourself in? Confess?
Poor girl.
Yeah, all 5 of them. Poor girls. Will they ever catch this killer, Judge?
Eventually.
But how?
Well, you see, if he were to stop now...
Yes?
I suppose he'd be home free.
What do you mean?
Well, there are no real leads. No hard evidence. If he got rid of that .22 caliber revolver, the one that fired all those fatal bullets, how could he ever be brought to book?
But do you think that will happen?
No, Mrs. Mullins. He's under some compulsion. Keeps driving him.
What sort of compulsion?
Oh, he may not even know himself.
Well, do you think he knows what he's doing?
That's a complex question. He may know what he's doing while he's doing it, but after he's done it, he may not know that he did it.
Then are you saying that this man might be leading 2 separate, unconnected lives?
Yes.
And while he's in one life, he's not aware of the other?
It's possible.
How will he ever be caught?
That's a problem for the police.
Oh, it's a problem for everybody who walks the street at night.
And if he chooses victims, seemingly at random, in more or less deserted places, it does become a serious situation. But he'll be caught.
How?
Oh, he'll give himself away.
You mean confess?
The killer has a problem of vanity. He's the center of so much attention, the focus of so much activity. He wants to take a bow. All this fame is something he wants to enjoy. He'll find a strange way to make sure he's caught.
How will he do it?
Oh, he'll drop clues deliberately. He already has.
He has? What are they?
The little note he leaves with each victim.
Thou shalt kill.
Yeah, there's a meaning in it somewhere. Well, I believe he has monopolized enough of our morning. I must be off.
Oh, you haven't finished breakfast.
I am not hungry.
Well, will we be going up to the summer house this weekend?
Oh, yes. I know I'll have an opinion to write. I find inspiration in the pure air of the country.
When Fred gets here, what shall I tell him to bring up?
Whatever supplies you may require for the kitchen. My fishing gear, naturally. Oh, and have him stop off at Simmons Hardware and get me a box of .22 caliber cartridges. I may want to do some target shooting.
Didn't he buy you a box of those .22 cartridges just a couple of weeks ago?
He may have. I just don't know where they all go. Ah. Another of your dietetic masterpieces, Mrs. Mullins.
You call it what you like. It's keeping you alive.
But is life worth living under these circumstances?
Well, as some gentleman or other said, think of the alternative. Now, just get up from the table right now and stop thinking about food.
Yeah, all I can really do is to think about it. I get so very little of it. Where's Fred?
He had to go back to the city. He'll be here in the morning.
He'd better be. I want to take the boat out.
Now, this would be a good time to sit down and start writing your opinion.
Now, you're to quit hectoring me, Mrs. Mullins.
Hector? My. I thought that word went out of style 40 years ago.
It may have. They haven't replaced it with anything better.
Oh. I can tell by the mood you're in that you've decided against the defendant. Poor fellow.
No, Mrs. Mullins, you know I never discuss my cases.
That's not true, Judge. You do it all the time.
How can you say that?
In your own way.
I think I'll go out for a walk.
Good evening, Judge Wilmot.
Ah, Dorcas. How are you?
Just fine, Judge. I never did get a chance to thank you.
For what?
Now, don't pretend you don't know for what. I'm so grateful.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
It was everything, Judge. When George died, I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to keep the store. But thanks to you, I got the post office.
Well, I'm really happy things are working out for you, Dorcas.
Yeah. You know, Judge, I gave up the car. It's only a half mile from the post office to my house. A half-mile walk along this deserted road at night. It doesn't bother me at all.
It shouldn't. Not up here.
Now, a couple of minutes ago, I saw you coming towards me. I didn't know it was you, but it was the figure of a man. I couldn't make out exactly who it was in the distance, but I wasn't the least little bit scared. In the city, I'd have been frightened out of my wits. That's the difference.
Yes, that's the difference.
But I often stop to think, what is the difference exactly? Is it that we have more respect for the law out here?
The law?
Yes, Judge. The law.
You seem to be interested in the law, Dorcas.
Yes, sir. If my folks had any money, I believe I'd have gone to law school. I always wanted to be a lawyer. The law fascinates me.
The law.
Judge, is something wrong?
The law. What do you know about it?
Judge, are you all right? You look a little sick.
Do you know what the law commands us to do?
Judge, if I don't get going, the kids will start to worry about me.
The law of nature. It can be expressed in one word. Kill.
Oh, yeah. I never looked at it that way.
You have a right.
A right? What kind of a right?
The right to know.
The right to know what?
The right to know why I'd have to kill you.
Judge, what are you saying?
To kill is the law. The law of nature.
Judge,
To kill is nature's law.
Look, Judge,
We obey her. We are the children of nature. Her word is our command.
Let go of my arm.
You have children. You insist they obey you.
Oh, yes, Judge. Yes, that's why I have to get home.
They must obey you because you know best.
Absolutely. So I better
must
get
all
home.
obey our mother, who is nature, and her command is kill.
You wouldn't. You're not going to shoot me.
Nature commands it.
Please. Oh, it's you.
Yes, Mrs. Mullins, it is I.
You're allowed to have 1 cup of coffee, no cream or sugar.
How unspeakably generous of you, madam.
Did you have a nice walk?
Oh, yes.
Anything happen?
What could happen?
What could happen? If anything, our story proves that we live in a world of infinite possibilities. Are there any more surprises? Can there be surprises in a world that has seen just about every barrier to belief broken and shattered? Well, we've given you the murderer in Act 1, but don't think you aren't in for some surprises when I return with Act 2. Nutritionists tell us we are what we eat. Psychiatrists tell us we are what we hate. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume, A, that secretly we ourselves want to do those very things that we condemn in others, stealing, killing, and so on. Or, B, that we eat things that we don't like, which means that most people are either frustrated or suffer from indigestion, or both.
Judge, may I present my brother, Lieutenant John Altman of the City Police?
How do you do, Lieutenant? Judge. Have you had your breakfast?
Well,
join us. I hope you're not hungry.
Oh, Judge.
Nasty situation, I understand, Lieutenant.
Well, it's the killer.
Does that mean he's up here now, too?
I'm in charge of the investigation back in town. This thing happened last night. They asked me to come up and see if there's a connection.
Is there, Lieutenant?
There has to be. He left that same little note. Thou shalt kill. And we've just got the report from ballistics. It's the same gun.
What's he doing up here?
He's probably on vacation.
Poor Dorcas. All those children are orphans. Were there any clues?
Some kids driving home from a dance saw her body in the middle of the road. And that's all we have. Well, that's not true. We do have something else. I received a note from him the other day.
You did, John?
It's been printed that I'm in charge of the investigation, so the killer looks at me as his, I guess you could say, opponent or antagonist.
Well, what did the note say?
It fits in with thou shalt kill. He writes, why, then, is it a crime to kill? Yes, why? On the contrary, it is the law of nature.
And?
And that's all.
That's all he wrote. There's no way to trace the writing or the paper?
No, I'm afraid not. What's your theory on this thing, Judge?
You're dealing with a madman.
Oh, we know that going in.
He suffers from one of the forms of amnesia. He obviously has periods in which he disassociates himself from the world of reality and wanders off into another world of illusion.
Or perhaps what we call the world of illusion is for him the world of reality.
That's true. I had forgotten for a moment you were a teacher of psychology.
I didn't teach psychology. I taught literature.
Forgive me, Mrs. Mullins.
Actually, psychology is derived from literature.
You got her started, Judge.
The psychologists stole everything from the writers. Well, after all, the Oedipus complex was discovered not by a psychiatrist, but by a playwright.
Oh, Martha.
How did it feel to grow up with such a smart sister, Lieutenant?
If I were smart, I'd have chosen a profession that paid me a decent pension, so I wouldn't have to spend my so-called golden years as a housekeeper for a man who insists on digging his grave with his teeth.
She really is a delightful lady, Lieutenant.
All right, now that message he sent you, say that again, John.
Why, then, is it a crime to kill? Yes, why? On the contrary, it's the law of nature.
That's it, John.
Yes.
Precisely the way it was put.
I memorized it word for word, Martha.
Are you sure he wrote, why then is it a crime to kill, not why is it a crime to kill? I mean, you're sure about the word then?
Positive.
Is there a point to this, Miss Mullins?
There's a literary feel to it.
Well, the killer could very well be a literary person.
You see, why is it a crime? I mean, that's a question anybody could ask, but why then is it a crime is obviously part of an argument. It's been lifted out of a context. He's quoting somebody.
Who?
I don't know, John. It's like a thought that has been developed by a novelist or a dramatist or an essayist.
Well, is it familiar?
Yes. I have a feeling that I must have read it somewhere before.
Martha, here's why I asked you down here. Another note came in the mail this morning. Here, read it.
Every being has the mission to kill. He kills to live, and he lives to kill. John, he's quoting somebody. I mean, this is familiar.
What is it?
I've read it. I know I've read it.
Where?
A long time ago. Why then is it a crime to kill? Yes. Why? On the contrary, it is the law of nature. Now, that's the first note he sent you.
Yeah, that's right.
And now the second note. Every being has the mission to kill. He kills to live, and he lives to kill. Fits together. It follows. It flows. It's part of the same sentiment.
Okay. I buy it. Now, who wrote it?
Mission, kill, nature, crime. Those are the 4 key words.
Well, maybe the killer wrote it all himself.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Why not?
Why not? Well, I suppose I was going to say that the writing is too polished, too poetic, too classic to be the work of some mad killer, but that's not the real reason.
Tell me the real reason.
It's too familiar. I know that I've read it somewhere before.
But can you try to remember?
You know what the trouble is, John? Some people haven't read enough. And I, on the other hand, have read too much. You think he'll send us another note?
I don't know. The medics have given us a profile on this guy. Shy, repressed, quiet. Maybe lives with his mother. Definitely not married. In fact, they all seem to agree he somehow doesn't make it with women.
Well, what's your opinion?
I don't know. Anybody can be a killer.
Well, of course, that's true theoretically.
It's true practically, too. We used to think people had problems because they didn't have money. Look at all these kids we keep arresting. So many of them have all the money they could ever spend.
Maybe they didn't have love.
Okay. So anybody could be deprived of love. So anybody could be the mad killer.
Anybody?
Don't search for the obvious nut, for the funny-looking eccentric. As it says, he may be walking among us.
Well, the identity is hidden somewhere in those notes. The ones that say, thou shalt kill, which he leaves on his victims, and the ones he just sent to you.
You know what I'm thinking? Even if we could find out where he got those quotations, what would it tell us?
What would it tell us?
It would just tell us what books he reads.
Oh, John, that could tell us everything.
Taxi! Taxi!
Yes, sir.
Take me to 18 Morrissey, please.
18 Morrissey, right. Music bother you, sir?
No, not at all.
Some people don't like it, but you know, they're too timid. Is that it? Yeah, timid. They're just too timid to say, driver, turn it off. So they sit there and they have a miserable ride.
Yeah. I'm having a very pleasant ride, thank you.
Are you going to ask me the question?
The question?
I get it every time. What's a good-looking girl like you doing driving a cab?
What are you doing driving a cab?
Making a living.
Is it a good living?
Oh, I don't complain. If I did, who would listen?
Is driving a cab what you want to do?
Now I'm an actress.
Oh.
And I'm, as they say, at liberty.
I understand.
And this beats waiting on tables.
I imagine it would.
And it leaves the days free for making rounds.
Rounds?
Knocking on producers' doors.
Oh, I see.
You know, you're one of the very few people who didn't pop off at me at being a lady cab driver.
Well, you must admit it's kind of a novelty.
Oh, not all that much of a novelty anymore. You know, you'd think that there's some kind of law that says that...
Law?
A law that says that only men can drive cabs. Well, I understand there used to be such a law. Women couldn't get hack licenses. But it's been repealed.
There's only one law.
Or maybe it hasn't been repealed. It's just nobody pays any attention to it anymore.
There's the basic law of nature.
You'd be surprised how many laws they still have on the books that nobody knows about.
The law that cannot be denied.
And that nobody even tries to enforce.
This law must be enforced.
For example, I know for a fact we have a law that says you can't lead a white horse through the street on Sunday.
Stop for a moment.
Now who's going to lead a white horse?
Young lady, I said stop for a moment.
Yes, sir. Is something... No.
Good evening, Mrs. Mullins.
Good evening, sir.
Something seems amiss, Mrs. Mullins.
You've been out. I suppose you haven't heard the news.
News?
Oh, obviously you haven't. The killer, the mad killer, the mysterious killer, whomever, whatever, has claimed another victim.
When did this happen?
I heard it on the news just a few hours ago.
His seventh victim, I believe. This thing has gone too far. Something will have to be done.
Yes, sir.
Who was it this time?
The girl's name was Julia Tate. She was an actress.
Actress?
Yes, but she was moonlighting as a cab driver.
No. Now, that is a shame. Girl probably spends the whole day looking for work in the theater. Then at night, she takes on this difficult and hazardous job driving a cab.
Yes, they found the usual note. Thou shalt kill. I'm sure they'll find it was done with the usual .22 caliber gun.
I'm sure that somewhere he left something behind that must incriminate him.
Yes, sir, but the problem is to find it. And as my brother, Lieutenant Altman, would say, to know what it is when you do find it. I'll answer it, sir. Judge Wilmot's resident. Oh, yes, John, wait a minute. Yes, I'll write it down. It's Lieutenant Altman. He's just received another note from the killer. All right, John, I'm ready. Man kills, yes, without ceasing to nourish himself. But since, in addition, he needs to kill for pleasure, it is not enough to kill beasts. He must kill man, too. Long ago, this need was satisfied by human sacrifice. Now, the necessity of modern society has made murder a crime. Is that all, John? Yes, it flows. It has to be part of the same thought, part of the same piece. Let me try to remember some things, John. Yes, right. Goodbye.
Am I to understand the killer has been sending more notes to the police?
Yes, he seems to be expressing quite a philosophy of life, or I should say, death.
I hope he puts a stop to it before long. People will soon be too terrified to walk the streets.
Where have I heard those words before? Where have I read them? I know it's familiar. It's on the tip of my tongue, too.
Miss Mullins, I've had a rather strenuous walk this evening.
But you're required to. That's doctor's orders.
It made me hungry. I was thinking of a little snack.
That, sir, is out of the question.
Why?
Well, you defeat the purpose of exercise if you eat back all the weight you've just walked off.
But walking makes me ravenously hungry.
That, sir, is your problem.
You know, Martha Mullins, there are times when I could kill you.
Let's drop the curtain right now. We'll never get a better line than that one. Talk about your double entendre. You get it tripled right here. Well, now, what does he mean? Of course, I'll kill you is often used as an epithet, but usually by those who have no intention of doing it. Here, we're dealing with a man who has already killed 7 people. What's another one, more or less? We'll have the grand total ready to add up in Act 3. No man, we are told, is a hero to his valet. This does not mean, however, that he cannot serve in that capacity to his housekeeper. Judge James Marshall Wilmot is certainly cast in the heroic mold. He is tall, imposing, brilliant, famous. Of course, he has a bit of a problem, but so far, only you and I are aware of it.
John, I know I've read those words in the note somewhere before.
But where? Think.
Well, I said it was written in a classic style.
Who wrote it?
Well, it has to be a classic author. Although
what?
Though it could be modern, too.
Oh, somewhere, somehow, sometime, there has to be a break in this thing. Why can't it be now? Police. Yes. Where are you? What's your name? Uh-huh. No, don't be afraid. Just tell us. Where? No, don't do anything. If he goes away, forget it. Don't you try to follow him. Right.
What is it, John?
Jerry, we could have something. A woman is looking at a guy sitting on a park bench across the street from her window at number 51 Baker. You got that? Throw a circle around it right now. I'll be there in 3 minutes. Guy fits the description. Yeah, fast, but no sirens.
Oh, John, let me come with you.
Now, Martha.
John, you know there won't be any danger. In 30 seconds, there's going to be an entire army of the police.
All units. Suspect still reported to be on the bench. Do nothing to alarm him. Make no aggressive moves. Just stand by. I will make the approach. Jerry and Art ready for backup. Over. Martha, he can't get away. Got no place to go. He's surrounded, cut off. Oh, if he's the killer, do we have this guy? Can we be this lucky?
John, I think something has just clicked into place about those notes.
They don't matter anymore if we have the killer.
I think I'm getting close.
Got a hunch we've nailed him. Finally. I better calm down. I'm getting too excited. But I want this guy so badly.
John, do you ever have something just at the top of your subconscious that's trying to surface?
Ah, here's where the park begins. Baker Place. And here are the benches. And look. 100 yards ahead. Big guy is sitting there.
John.
Yeah, he's wearing that black raincoat and that black mustache. All units, stand by. Jerry, Art, start walking across the street. Get on either side of him. Slowly.
Oh, John, that's...
Perkins, Rossi, pull up, park.
But, John, he isn't the killer.
Now, we'll take him.
John, that's Judge Wilmot. Look, can't you see?
Hmm?
It's the judge.
All units. False alarm. He's not our man. Let's go home.
You can't be serious, Miss Mullins.
Yes, 20 police officers. We're about to pounce on you, Judge Wilmot.
But whatever for?
Oh, Judge, I keep telling you, you fit the description of the killer.
Nonsense.
But it's the only description that exists. You're a big man. You have a black mustache. You wear a black raincoat.
I can't do anything about my size, although, goodness knows on your diet, I'm sure to shrink down to nothing.
You could shave off that mustache.
This mustache, Mrs. Mullins, is 35 years old.
And get rid of that raincoat.
I happen to fancy black. It's a fitting color for a judge.
All right, don't say I didn't warn you.
About what?
Nervous people in this town. Somebody might take a shot at you by mistake.
Well, I should hope so. I would hate to think anyone would want to shoot me on purpose.
Oh, seriously, Judge. You live in a world of your own.
I deny that.
It's true. You see, judges have the power the rest of us don't. They have the power to judge.
Everyone has the power to judge.
Yes, but only a judge has power in his judgments.
Very well put.
You tend to lose sight of the problems of ordinary people because you're not an ordinary person.
I feel quite ordinary.
Oh, no, you don't. You flaunt your own personal attitude of freedom. A vicious, sought-after killer dresses exactly as you do, wears a mustache like you do. And do you recognize the fact that it's dangerous to walk around looking the way you do? Are you deliberately provoking the police?
There is no psychiatrist like the amateur psychiatrist.
And another thing, Judge, I also know something the police don't. You have a .22 caliber pistol.
Are you saying that I'm the killer?
You're amused. Can't we be serious?
Right now, I believe I would like to take a walk.
In the streets? At night? With a jumpy public and maybe some quick-on-the-trigger characters all over the town?
One thing you should know, Mrs. Mullins. When I get the urge to take a walk, or something equally salubrious, I give in to it.
Please be careful.
Why am I required to be careful?
Lieutenant Ullman. Yes, Inspector. I know. I've just been through with the media. I know your problem. I know the mayor's problem. I know 8 people are dead. And we're still on square one, ground zero. Why shouldn't I lose my temper? Everyone else has. You want my badge? You can have it. I'll quit. Just tell me what you want me to do. Well, that's exactly what I am doing, the best I can. Yes, sir. And what do you want?
You asked me to come down and see you, John.
Oh, Martha, come on in. Sit down, sit down. Oh, you don't know what it's been like.
What do you want to see me about?
Another note from the killer. Yeah, what do you make of this?
We condemn and punish the assassin, but as we cannot live without yielding to this natural and imperious instinct of death, we relieve ourselves from time to time by wars.
What do you make of it?
I know this passage. I even remember the rest of it. It goes, then a whole nation slaughters another nation. And do we despise those selected to commit this wholesale murder? No. They are loaded with honors. They are given rewards and titles. They are proud, respected, loved by women, cheered by the crowd. Oh, I remember it. It's a story. Well, no, it's not exactly a story.
Well, what is it?
Well, maybe it is a story of some kind. Oh, of course. Guy de Maupassant.
All right. What about
it? Wait a minute. Oh, so many years ago, I was still at college. Diary of a Madman.
Okay. We know that our killer has read a story.
It's more of a fragment.
Whatever it is, by de Maupassant.
Yes.
We know now that he uses parts of the story in his notes to the police.
I remember them. These are word-for-word quotes.
Okay. Now what? I've been in a sweat to find out where he got that language from. Now that I've got it, I really don't know what to do with it.
Oh, good Lord.
What is it, Martha?
I know who the killer is.
You do? How? Well, tell me.
I know who the killer is because I just happen to remember who the central character in Diary of a Madman was.
Now, Mrs. Mullins, what is this?
It's dinner, Your Honor.
Oh, no. It's a mirage.
It's a highly edible mirage, then.
You have food on the table this evening. Not merely some tasteless, desiccated form of grass.
It may have been a form of grass, but it was neither tasteless nor desiccated.
Meat, potatoes, gravy, pie. What is this?
A hearty meal. You're entitled to one.
I should say so. No. Well, this is a treat. Pardon me while I fall to.
The Judge, in your library you have the works of de Maupassant.
And also Balzac and Stendhal and Anatole France. Those are the writers.
But, Judge, are you familiar with a de Maupassant story? The Diary of a Madman?
I don't think so. Well, what's it about?
It's a diary of a madman who happens to be a judge.
Oh, no, the bench is filled with mad judges.
This judge is a homicidal maniac.
Oh, no, Miss Mullins, that's going a bit far.
Yes, he's obsessed with the idea of killing. He sees it as a beautiful, natural act.
No, that's a bit far-fetched.
And because of his august position, he is, of course, above suspicion. He never read it.
It isn't in the least familiar. What divine spices did you put into this meat sauce?
The mad killer who's terrorizing our city.
Must we talk about him now?
Those notes that he's been writing to the police.
Mrs. Mullins, not while we're eating.
Those notes are taken verbatim from the de Maupassant story.
And these potatoes. Oh, superb.
I have this book from your library with the story in it.
Let's make a note to read it sometime.
You have read it, Judge.
What? What are you saying, Miss Mullins?
Don't you see in the story you've underlined the very words? Yes, and here in the margin, your comments. How true, how perceptive. That's your handwriting.
I don't understand. I have no recollection of...
Judge Wilmot, you are the mad killer.
Mrs. Mullins, this is a monstrous accusation.
Your .22 pistol could prove it. Ballistics will show that it's the murder weapon. Where is the pistol?
You are actually accusing me of being this loathsome killer? On what evidence?
The pistol could prove it.
What pistol?
All right. You got rid of it. But you're guilty.
No.
Why? Why did you read that story and become inflamed by it?
I don't even remember reading it.
You don't remember reading "To kill is the law because nature loves eternal youth"?
The law? Oh. Yes. Right. The law. Now I know what you're talking about. The law. There is nothing more beautiful and honorable than killing.
Where is the gun, Judge?
We must kill in order to live. To satisfy the stomach hunger and the bloodlust.
Judge, let go of her. Judge!
What?
Judge, it's me, Lieutenant Altman. Judge!
Mrs. Mullins, I don't know what I'm doing. What was I trying to do to you? This is most embarrassing.
You'll have to come along with us, Judge.
What? Come along where? Oh, what for? I think all of you owe me an explanation, but I shall not listen to it on an empty stomach.
John, why don't we explain things to the judge over dinner?
How do you explain to Dr. Jekyll that he's also Mr. Hyde? Well, I don't know how the explanation went. However, I do know that when dinner was over, everybody in the room went down to police headquarters. The mad killer is caught, and the city is tranquil once again, and shall remain so until next time. The inspiration for our story was the celebrated Diary of a Madman by Guy de Maupassant. Although this title refers to just one small sample of his writings, it is most revealing, since the entire body of de Maupassant's work can be called the Diary of a Madman. He himself went mad. Each day, in numerous and subtle ways, his madness became more intense, and each day he wrote some of the greatest short stories in the world. Were they great because he was mad, or did they drive him mad because they were great? Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Marion Seldes, Martha Greenhouse, and Nat Poland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I didn't mean to do anything wrong. Listen to me. You didn't listen to me that morning, and so I had to... Will you listen now?
Listen? To what?
Listen to me.
What do you want to tell me?
I don't want to tell you anything. I want to ask you something.
Yes?
Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why should I forgive you?
Because I didn't mean to kill you.
Does that excuse you?
No, but...
Then why should I forgive you?
Because...
You did kill me. It's true.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by X-Lax and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the...
Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome. Come in. I'm Tammy Grimes. To believe strongly in something does not make it right. To risk everything to establish your opinion is foolhardy. To murder because you think it is the only solution is the greatest sin of all. One man caught in such a conspiracy was John H. Surratt. The murder was that of Abraham Lincoln, In our dramatization, whenever possible, real names will be used and facts, wherever they be substantiated, will be related.
Are you the John Surratt they say killed the Secretary of State the night Booth killed Lincoln?
If the Secretary is dead, it was not at my hand.
You were not part of the Booth conspiracy?
It was to kidnap Lincoln, not to kill him, that I conspired with John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, Mrs. Mary Surratt, who has been arrested as a conspirator. Is she a relative?
My own mother, heaven help me. I shouldn't be here. I should be at her side right now.
Our drama, The Innocent Murder, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate, Jr. and stars Tony Roberts. I shall be back shortly with Act One. The murder of Abraham Lincoln plunged the nation into mourning on a scale never before known. From Washington to Springfield, the slow drumbeat of the cortege bearing his body traveled 1,700 miles. Millions walked with it, millions watched, millions cried. His assassin was shot and killed. 8 conspirators were accused, 4 executed, 4 sentenced to life, 3 pardoned, 1 escaped. His name, John Harrison Surratt. The day after Lincoln's murder, the whole country was looking for Surratt. He was hiding on a train bound for Canada.
You can't stand here, mister. We don't let anyone stand between passenger and baggage cars. It's dangerous. May I have your ticket, please?
I don't have one.
You don't have a ticket, sir?
The Vermont Central Ticket Office was closed. I couldn't get one.
Was that in Burlington?
I believe so.
I don't understand. Don't you know where you took the train?
I'm a Canadian. A friend of mine and I were in New York where we had work.
Now, we can't stand out here talking. Follow me inside.
I appreciate your interest, Conductor.
I'm listening.
Well, then my friend and I, we went to Boston, and from there we got to Burlington. And when I woke up yesterday morning, he was gone and taken all my money.
So you have no money? Can't let you ride without a ticket. I'll put you off the next stop. You know this part of the country?
No, I don't.
Follow the road north from St. Albans till you hit Franklin.
Is that far from the border?
4 miles. What kind of work did you do in New York and Boston?
Day laborer, digging, hauling, anything, carrying bricks, mostly pick and shovel work.
How long you been in that line?
What, working? You mean as a day laborer? Well, for many years.
Have you?
I really don't see the point of your questions.
You are riding on a train without a penny in your pocket. In other words, you are in the act of stealing your fare from the Vermont Central. From the way you're dressed, I suspect you do have money, but you enjoy cheating the railroad.
That's not so. I apologize for contradicting you so firmly, but I have done hard manual work.
Where you bound for?
Montreal. It's unfortunate that I'm without funds.
You dropped your handkerchief.
Oh, so I did. Thank you, sir.
I never met a workman who carried an initialed handkerchief. Oh, well, that's none of my business. What'd you say your name was?
I didn't say. It's true, I'd been dropping handkerchiefs from Elmira, New York, to the passenger depot in Burlington. Was it carelessness? When I was put on trial 2 years later, the government said I dropped the handkerchiefs on purpose to establish an alibi. That I wasn't in Washington. What made me run and hide after Booth shot Lincoln? Surely my place was beside my mother, who'd been arrested and was hanged without my ever seeing her again. Next morning, I was miles away from Washington in a small restaurant.
What'll you have for breakfast?
Coffee, maybe an egg. How much is an egg?
Boiled egg, 5 cents. We're more expensive than the other places in town, but our eggs are fresher.
I'll have one, thank you.
You're not from around here. Where are you from?
Montreal. I'm Canadian. I've been to New York.
Did you come by train?
No, I walked from St. Albans.
Yeah, well, they're always putting people off the train there. I guess that's why you asked the price of an egg.
May I have it soon? And medium, please.
Have you seen the newspapers?
No, thanks. Never anything interesting in there for me to read.
Yeah, you'll find something interesting in it. This special edition just came out. You must have been out of touch on the road to miss this. President Lincoln was shot yesterday.
Shot? Shot at? Was he badly wounded?
Killed. Well, that is almost. The doctors say he'll be dead by morning. Shot in the head, watching a play at the theater.
Do they know who did it?
Name's in the paper right there. An actor fella. He's got 2 brothers, and they're actors, too. Name's Booth. John Wilkes.
No.
Hey, young man. What is it? He's fainted. Bring me a glass of water, someone.
John Wilkes. John Wilkes. You said we would kidnap Lincoln. Kidnap, not kill. Lord in heaven, what have I done?
Not you, but I have done it. No other way. Richmond has fallen. Jefferson Davis is running away. General Lee's army routed. His officers brought into Washington in disgrace. There is no South now. I no longer have a country.
Young man. Young fella, wake up here. Are you all right?
I must have fallen down. I'm sorry.
Let me help you up. It's quite a scare you gave us.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. It's an old weakness. Sometimes it overcomes me.
You just go over there and sit down and read the paper. There's quite a list of what they call conspirators, starting with the actor. Then there was a lady in it, too. Owned a boarding house. Mrs. Mary Surratt.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and it wasn't only Lincoln who they murdered yesterday, but Seward, Secretary of State. Someone stabbed him. And he's going to die, too. Mr. Seward, yeah. They've got that assassin's name down here, too.
Who attacked Seward?
I was reading it just this morning, but never can remember a name. Oh, yeah, here it is. Mr. William H. Seward, Secretary of State, was attacked last night while in bed. The assassin inflicted 3 knife wounds upon the secretary. There's reason to believe the assailant was John H. Surratt. Yeah, Surratt. That's the murder. You read the rest of it. I'll have your coffee and your egg ready in a jiffy.
The day of the double assassination was the 14th of April. I'd be able to swear to everyone I was in Elmira, New York that day. I never had that breakfast. I got out of there fast. I crossed over into Canada, and Father Boucher, an old friend who lived 40 miles outside of Montreal, I'd be safe there for a while.
Nice shot, John. That's the second one you brought down to death.
Father, if anyone had told me a year ago I'd be your guest for 3 months, hiding out from the law, I would have laughed.
Aren't you still alive?
Yes, you've made it possible. And weekends after Mass, even though I have to sneak out of my room so no one sees me, I enjoy our little hunting.
I'm afraid all good things come to an end sooner or later, some sooner than we wish. Living in the parish house is no longer safe.
It's Emma, isn't it? She is the most prying and peeping servant girl in the world. Nosy. Her nose is a foot long.
I am afraid her tongue isn't much shorter. She's been gossiping that I'm hiding a woman in the parish house. I think you should move on, John.
Yes, I've been thinking that too, Father.
I'm going to take you to a good friend of mine who lives right in Montreal. We've talked about you, and he feels the safest place for you to wait this thing out is Rome.
Rome? I'm to go to Rome?
Yes, by steamer. I suggest you will need a new name.
I'll call myself McCarty.
Mr. McCarty, I wish you a bon voyage, and please write to me when you arrive.
Who is it?
Mr. McCarthy?
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Macmillan. I'm a friend of Father Boucher's. I was told to look you up on the steamer before we sailed.
Just a moment. Oh, how do you do? I'm Dr. Macmillan. I happened to run into Father Boucher this afternoon on the dock, and he mentioned a friend of his was sailing on the Peruvian to Rome. I said so was I, as far as Liverpool, and would I look you up? Mr. McCarty, that's you, isn't it?
Yes, that's my name. Very good of you.
It's a long trip overseas, and he thought, company, you know.
When do we sail?
Midnight, I expect. That's generally high tide when these steamships leave Quebec Harbor. You're not a good sailor?
Not really. I've crossed the Atlantic several times going to London, but my insides never really get used to it.
If you want a doctor's advice, don't sit down here in your cabin. We have not even left the dock. If you anticipate feeling a bit under the weather, go out on deck. The salt air does wonders, Mr. McCarty. Take my word for it.
Yes, I'm sure it does, but for the present, I'll remain in the cabin until we sail.
Well, I'm going for a turn around the deck. If you change your mind, I'll be happy to walk with you.
I kept the alias Mr. McCarty for the voyage. It was a safety precaution in case I was being followed. Changing names and appearances were going to be part of my life from now on. Once or twice during the trip, I caught the doctor looking at my dyed brown hair, which I'd trimmed short. I knew he was wondering who I really was.
We must be nearing land.
Really? I can't see it.
I guess you never do go on deck on your trips to London. Seagulls, proof positive when they follow the ship that land isn't far away. Mr. McCarthy, do you always wear those dark green spectacles?
No, not always, but since my accident, I'm careful. Bright light hurts them.
Oh, you had an accident.
Oh, I'll tell you about it sometime.
Although I'm not an oculist, I'll be glad to have a look at your eyes.
Well, thank you. Doctor, do you mind if we move from here to the wheelhouse?
It's quite shady there. Your eyes, yes, I understand.
No, it's not that. Please, I'll explain. Have you noticed the tall man with the rather heavy black mustache during this trip?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have, too. Any idea who he is? Do you know him?
Isn't that strange? I wondered if you knew him.
Because he keeps watching me, right?
Yes. You don't know him.
I think he's an American. He's a detective. And he's following me.
But what have you done that there should be an American detective following you across the ocean?
If I answered that question with the honesty that it deserves, Dr. Macmillan, I'm afraid your eyes would pop out of your head.
A ticklish situation. A doctor makes the acquaintance of a man on shipboard who is somewhat disguised and who remarks he's being pursued. Of course, The manhunt that now occupies the eyes, ears, and tongues of everyone is the assassination of the President of the United States and the Secretary of State. How long before the doctor puts two and two together? Let us see, when I return shortly with Act Two. The Mystery Theater is dramatizing the story of the escaping, accused conspirator in the murder of Abraham Lincoln, a tragedy from which the country suffered for decades. Our man is John Harrison Surratt. He is on the steamer Peruvian, bound for Rome. Aboard ship, he is known as Mr. McCarter. His recent acquaintance, Dr. Macmillan, may, however, soon learn the truth.
Doctor, please forget I mentioned the tall man. It just seemed to me he was spending most of his time watching us, at least watching me.
Mr. McCarty, if he is a detective, why in the world is he after you? What have you done to merit such attention?
I know I haven't been entirely honest with you, but I do think you'd be better off not knowing too much about me.
Oh, I can't believe you've deliberately done a wrong thing. At any rate, if the man is an American, you are sailing on a British ship in British waters, so he can do nothing.
I didn't realize that. So, I'm quite safe.
Yes, we're within an hour of Liverpool. Your detective friend should have tried to arrest you before we left Quebec.
Well, it doesn't matter to me whether he's a detective or not. If he does try to arrest me, I'll take care of him with this.
A gun? You carry a gun on your person?
I am never without this four-barreled revolver. Never.
McCarty, suppose you put it aside and concentrate on joining me for a farewell drink at the bar.
Bartender, do my friend and I have enough time for another round?
Take some time before the gangplank is ready to take on passengers, you might say. 2 whisky, sir.
Doctor, I don't know whether we shall ever meet again, but it's been a pleasure to talk with you during the trip.
May I reply honestly to that?
Please do.
I think I would have felt a little more at ease if I didn't suspect you were hiding a great deal from me.
Here you are, sir. 2 whiskeys.
I'd like to pay for these two.
No. This round is on me.
Now, here you are, bartender.
I haven't been at all candid, Doctor. You see, during the Civil War, I did a lot of traveling for the Confederacy. I've been abroad to London, from Richmond to Washington with dispatches, and Washington to Richmond with information.
Oh, you were a courier then?
With the Secret Service Bureau of the Confederacy. I did anything I was ordered to for the rebel cause.
Your disguises, McCarty, are, I'm afraid, a little amateurish. The hair, you know. At least you've given up those hideous green spectacles. Now, I know your name isn't McCarty. Tell me the truth.
My name is Surratt. Going to Rome was Father Boucher's idea.
Are you the John Surratt they say killed the Secretary of State?
If he's dead, it is not at my hand.
You were not part of the Booth conspiracy?
I suppose you could say that I was. But we conspired to kidnap the president, not to kill. It was madness, I agree. And many have suffered with their lives for it.
That Mrs. Mary Surratt who has been arrested, was she related to you?
My mother, Lord help us. I wish to heaven events had not proceeded as they did. My place was at her side, at least to defend her, but what can a man as innocent as I am do? Had I shown my face, I would have been hanged with the rest of them.
Surratt, now that I know this, I don't think I should talk to you anymore.
There's no need to. I've decided not to go on to Rome, but to get off here in Liverpool. I have friends here, and in London. Once in Liverpool, I went straight to the house of a Confederate sympathizer. He told me a price of $100,000 had been placed on my head. Dr. McMillan, who I never saw again till he spoke against me at the trial, went to the American consul and told him John Surratt was in his city. I thought I would go on to London, but wrote to Father Boucher and waited for his answer.
Why aren't you in Rome yet, John? The only safe place for you. Please, do not delay and get there as soon as you can.
I didn't delay. I changed my name once more, this time to John Watson. In January of 65, I enlisted in the Papal Zouaves, sometimes called the Pope's own army. But I still jumped if someone stared at me. Headaches plagued me incessantly. I began to hear voices when I slept, disturbing my bunkmates. John.
It's that Watson again.
Go away, John. No, John. John Wilkes, don't. Booth, go away. You're dead, Booth.
Watson, hey, you wake up. Wake up, will you?
What is it? I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You're having another of those nightmares.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for waking me up.
Every night, moaning, talking to yourself. You always say one thing. I didn't do it. What did you do? Kill somebody?
No, I didn't. I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. I'll try to be quiet. And so I would try to close my eyes to sleep. But John Wilkes Booth was always there.
I struck boldly for our country. At the theater that night, I walked with firm steps through 1,000 of his friends. In the box, a colonel was at his side. I shouted, "Vix Semper Tyrannis!" And then I fired. In jumping away, I broke my leg. I passed all his pickets, rode 60 miles that night with the bone of my leg tearing the flesh at every jump.
No, John Wilkes, no. You've suffered enough.
I could never repent it. Though we hated to kill, our country owes all our troubles to him. God simply made me the instrument of his punishment.
God made Booth the instrument of punishment. He said that to me over and over again. I knew that he felt deeply that the country was not what it had been or should be. He hated the forced union between North and South. I stopped worrying about being John Watson or being found out. Then one day, a young man stepped out of the barracks and walked up to me.
My old friend, we meet again. What a small world it is.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Well, then you don't know me? Well. What's your name, sir?
John Watson.
Watson. Oh, good name.
I'm a Canadian volunteer in the 3rd Company of the Papal Zouaves.
Are you now? Well, how do you like your Zouave uniform? Red fez, baggy trousers, leggings? And your name is Watson now, is it?
I don't know what you're getting at, but my name has always been Watson.
Isn't that strange? I would have taken you for another man, one called... But then you know who you are.
If you're done with your little inquisition, I'll be on my way. I'm on duty in a quarter of an hour, and I must get back to my post.
Certainly, John Harrison. You trot along.
What did you call me?
What I have always called you. John Harrison. John Harrison Surratt. Oh, you look surprised. Well, look at my face closely and think back to when we first met. Have I changed that much?
I'm very sorry, but you have the advantage over me.
Yes, I do. In more ways than one. Oh, I shan't keep you in suspense any longer. I am Henri Beaumont de Saint-Marie. Good Friday, April 3rd. How many years ago? In the town of Little Texas, Maryland. Our first meeting, you gave a speech in my school.
How strange life is. How very strange. I didn't recognize you, Henri.
We're a long way from home now. sunny Italy.
What is it you want from me?
I'm going to my captain and tell him who you are, where you escaped from, and why.
Why do that?
Because I'm a patriotic Canadian.
You're not even an American. So how does the death of an American president concern you?
I quote from your lecture to my class, John Donne. No man is an island unto himself. Remember? Any man's death diminishes me because I'm involved in mankind. Therefore, never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Don't you believe that anymore, John? The death of your president tolls for Frenchmen, for Germans, Italians. It tolls for Canadians.
I haven't really time to listen.
And if they don't arrest you, you'll see more of me. I've been following you, John, through Canada, Liverpool, London. I was close in London, Rome, and finally here it says.
Did the government send you?
I sent myself. I sold my farm to find the last man of the conspiracy who roams the world free.
You followed me as a private citizen. I'm innocent.
Well, then why are you running and hiding if you are innocent?
You took it into your head that I was an accomplice to murder. I wasn't even in Washington when Booth fired that pistol. My only connection with that demented actor is when he asked my advice about kidnapping Lincoln. I told him it was impossible.
Oh, you're a convincing speaker, John Surratt. You always were.
Henri, I beg of you. Forget you ever saw me.
I cannot do that.
But you must. I've been on the run for months. I'm not well. Give me a chance to let this all cool off so I can go home and have my fair day in court.
How long will that be?
I've written to friends at home. They said stay away for at least 2 years, perhaps 3.
That's a long time for retribution to begin. I can promise nothing. I never ran away from my friends who were imprisoned. I never turned away from my friends who were hanged. I never let my mother dangle from a rope, John.
So you're going to betray me?
I am not the betrayer. You are the one without conscience. Goodbye, John.
Was I the one without a conscience? The thought haunted me as I lay down on my bunk that night and tried to sleep. Henri Saint-Marie was certainly going to inform against me. It was one of the worst nights I can remember. In my dreams, I again saw Booth alive, as he was.
You see, my idea is simply to kidnap the man, take him across the lines, and hold him for a ransom. That ransom being, they should empty all their prisons of our soldiers. That way we could make up for our staggering losses. Surratt, that was my dream. But in the first days of April, everything turned against my country, the South. And the Lord said to me, you must smite him down. He is responsible. And so God made me the instrument of his punishment.
God made me the instrument of his punishment. How often since have the Lord and the devil both been accused as instigators of crimes committed by the demented? As for John Surratt, did he, under the cloak they all wore, stab in the back? Was he a murderer too? Or innocent? How can... John Surratt is running from those who have put him on trial for complicity in Lincoln's murder. He is also running from himself. By this time, John Wilkes Booth has died of wounds suffered during his capture in a farmhouse. But in John Surratt's mind, Booth is still alive. Every night, night after night, Surratt's brain, as we say today, keeps playing the old tapes.
Let me alone. Let me alone. Let me alone. Please don't do it. Don't keep saying it, John Wilkes. Don't say it.
It can be done. It can be.
It's utterly impractical. I know every inch of North Virginia and southern Maryland.
That's why I've come to you for assistance.
That's why I tell you the idea is not feasible. You don't realize the danger.
I don't consider that for a moment.
Listen to me. Let's say we have President Lincoln in a carriage and we're able to leave Washington. We have to drive over 100 miles before we can cross the Potomac. All right, let's say we've crossed it. Then we have to drive from one end of Midland, Virginia to the other.
It can be done. It will be.
Don't you know that section is alive with Yankees? I do, because I just come through there.
But when do we reach safety?
When we get across the Rappahannock. Only then.
We must risk it.
Give up the idea, John. Inside an hour, at the most 2. From the time Mr. Lincoln is in our hands, the whole country will be up in arms. The President of the United States can't be spirited away like an ordinary citizen.
Something must be done to save the South from this tyrant, even if all of us have to die.
Night after night, this dream in all its variations would torment me, and then it struck me with horror. By dissuading Booth from abducting Lincoln, had I led him to murder? May turned into November. My days as a Zouave were peaceful. There was no word from Henri Sainte-Marie. He never made good his threat. I began to sleep more quietly.
Mr. Watson? John Watson? Wake up, sir.
What? Yes? I'm awake? What is it? Did I miss reveille?
You will dress immediately and come with me.
What seems to be the trouble?
John Harrison Surratt. You're under arrest. Company out. At ease. Prisoner Surratt, you will be locked in a cell in our monastery of Veroli until the United States of America is sending a warship to bring you back to America.
Yes, Captain.
Before I take you inside your cell, I shall show you the impossibility of escapement from this place. This monastery is built on the side of the mountain, over a precipice 100 feet high.
Do you know how my identity came to your notice?
A Canadian informed me. Henri, I forget his last name.
I know it. Could these leg irons be removed from my feet, since I'm going to be locked up? What use are they?
Who has the keys to the leg irons?
Captain, I have them here.
Unlock, please.
On the second night after my arrest, a messenger arrived at Veroli directing the captain to have me sent to Rome under heavy guard immediately. That meant, if I was going to run for it, it had to be now. It was 4 a.m. when they came for me. I made up my mind that this road did not lead to Rome.
Prisoner, put on your clothing and come with us.
I dressed as slowly as I could, reviewing a plan I had been hatching since I first came to the monastery.
You're very slow this morning, prisoner. Did you not tell me how eager you were to return to America? It is happening. Ready now?
Yes, Captain.
Then we march. Tell me, this is a matter of much speculation among the Zouaves. Why would anyone in your country kill a president when your constitution permits you to vote him out of office? March through the courtyard. Keep on going. Hey, stop him! Stop the prisoner! Stop the prisoner! No, shoot him! Don't shoot! What is he doing? Keep him from climbing the wall. He's going to jump! Surratt! It's 100 feet straight down. You'll be killed.
I wasn't killed. But I came as close to death as I would ever wish to. I'd run quickly across the courtyard. I jumped on top of a wall, counting on the confusion that nobody would shoot me. If I could land some 35 feet below the wall, there was a 4-foot ledge of bare rock. If I missed, I landed on it, my head striking the rock like a hammer. I was knocked senseless.
Can you see him down there?
I can't see anything, Captain. He's 100 feet down.
Everyone now. Together. Aim your rifles. He might be there.
I came to, made conscious by the sound and impact of bullets spattering around me. But I'd fallen too close to the cliff, and I was out of their range. Pain in my head was intense. To escape, I had to crawl down the cliff and into the valley. It all seemed quiet down there. No alarm yet. I tried to move, but the pain took hold. I looked up into nothingness. There was the anguished face of Wilkes Booth staring down at me. He was saying something as I lost consciousness.
Come in, John. You're not disturbing me. I want you to hear this. Listen to my Brutus. I could have had them weeping in the stalls. If there be any in this assembly who demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I love Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves than that Caesar were dead and die all free men? Do you understand what I'm saying, John? Lincoln must die to free America and to heal North and South.
Shaken, I crawled away like a wounded animal, my head throbbing, the legs lame, but I knew I had to save myself. I reached a field and lay down in it, drank some water from a rain barrel, and found I could walk. Beyond the woods, I could see a small town. You don't have to point that gun at me. Can't you see I have my hands up? I'm an American. I deserted from the Papil Guardo. You understand? From up there. The monastery. I don't want to be a papal zouave anymore.
Who is it you have at gunpoint, guard?
I ducked behind the trees and ran through the woods. The entire town came to life, everyone sounding the alarm. The gates were all closed and guarded. And then my leg buckled under me. The nearest building was a pigsty. On all fours, I dragged myself into it.
He's somewhere in one of these buildings. Spread out, everyone. I'm going into the farm buildings. If you should see someone, call me. Don't shoot. Prisoners surrounded. You are surrounded. Are you here in the pigsty?
Yes, I am, Captain. I can't move. I can't run anymore.
You are fortunate to be alive. Jumping over the wall like that into nothing. I've never seen such a thing. Why did you do it?
I hoped I would find someone in the town who would be a friend to me.
You have no friends here, Surat. You are a stranger. Now get up and see if you can walk. You have made enough trouble for me already.
Save yourself and save your life.
Save yourself? Booth's words still sounding in my head. I had to stop running. Stop being a man without friends. A man without a country. 2 months later, I was brought to Washington. I remained in prison until my trial. It was a long trial, but the jury couldn't agree, and so I was let go. I'd run away for nothing. The years pass, but I'm never alone. He's still with me. Again and again, there's Booth, crippled, dying in Garrett's barn. What fools we both were, John. I hear you. I always will.
I am hunted like a dog through swamps, woods. I am wet, cold, starving. Every man's hand against me. I am in despair. Why is it so? I did what Brutus was honored for. God made me the instrument. And yet I am looked upon as a common criminal for striking down Lincoln, a greater tyrant than they ever knew. My action was purer than theirs. I struck for my country, and that alone. Now I am abandoned with the curse of Cain upon me.
The words Booth spoke were actually his own. Is it far-fetched to say, man carries within him the seeds of betrayal, shame, all evil, and all good as well? How guilty Surratt was of conspiring with those who were punished with death or imprisonment, only he would know. Was he as innocent as he made out? The jury could not decide. Can you? I shall return shortly. Life has always seemed to us, by definition, contradictory. The dilemma of two different faces on the same coin. One man will think you are an angel, another regards you a devil. In the end, we realize that we see in others what we wish to see. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Bob Caliban, Robert Dryden, and Gordon Gould. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Father, would you draw the curtains again so I can sleep? I can't tell you the worst part, so what's the use?
Rowena, don't shut me out.
I told you before what the voice said, but you chose not to repeat it.
Let me in, let me in.
Yes, don't you see what it means? That voice has something to do with Mother, my mother. Something to do with the sudden way she died.
Rowena, how can you say that? There is no connection whatsoever.
Oh, isn't there? A voice cries out, and I hear it. I keep hearing it all through the night. It was intended for me to hear it, begging Mother to be let in. It's the voice of my own soul, Father.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time.